Jesus fuck. I've only had the air going for about an hour and it feels like it's fucking 80 degrees in here. All right, dude, take your time. So damn hot here that even early in the morning I'm taking my break at work and I like to take a break out in the car. It's so fucking hot it was like 90 degrees just there for frickin' 30 minutes. Like sweat pouring every damn where. And you know why, don't you? Thanks, Obama. Motherfucker. It's actually not a bad idea. I could do that as long as nobody's there in the cooler. Yeah, it's freaking crazy. I can't handle heat very well. I do pretty decent in the cold, but fucking heat, it just saps all my energy. Hate it. If we're starting with logic, you better be bringing some because I sure as fuck don't have any. Yeah, I don't know if I can handle that level of cold. It's hard to tell. I've always done well like in the winter. I usually don't even use heat that often. I'll like go out fucking tank tops and it's nothing. But when I have to work freezer and you're in there for like an hour, that shit fucking sucks. Like I have small hands and they're bony. They'll fucking lock up. I can't even like move my joints and shit. Now that crap sucks. Hello, Mal. Negative 59. I'm pretty sure mine's like negative 10, so that's fucking crazy. Like, I don't wear a fucking coat most of the time, but if I was in there for like probably 30 minutes, I think you'd have to. You'd fucking freeze to death if you didn't. Can't have none of that. I just noticed like an hour ago, I've got this issue where I hadn't used it the rest of the day, but I went to turn on my hot water to wash some damn dishes and it starts sputtering and it's like hissing and it doesn't put any water out after like the first second or two. So I looked it up and typically it's not like completely off. Typically it's like sputtering but water's coming out and then it'll like go away once you drain the line of air. That's not my problem because I don't get anything out. It just completely blows air and that's it. And I don't know what the fuck's going on. My cold water's fine. Yeah, that's what they say, but the way they describe it is not like this. I mean, I'll try to run it for like 10 minutes or something, and see if that does something. But it's really weird. Like I've had air in the lines before, but it doesn't. At least in the past, it doesn't stop any water from coming out. It just makes it sputter with like intermittent bursts of water. You know what I mean? Like this is nothing. It's weird. But there's probably something I'm misunderstanding because when it comes to shit like plumbing, I don't know a damn thing. It must be because it was working fine the day before. Like I know I didn't turn it. There's no other people that come in this house, so I assume it's got to be. Hello, Gadwin.
Howdy, howdy. Oh, I feel better. I set an alarm. I used an old phone for my alarm clock. So I was in there setting that for tomorrow, and then I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I just watch some YouTube while I'm pooping." Now it's like, "Oh, Chubbs is on."
I jump all over the place. Sometimes I'll do a quick Facebook check because I don't do social media for the most part.
I
Uh,
deleted Facebook like 5 years ago.
yeah, it's not my thing. But if I don't have a good book I'm reading, I'll just do it just to pass time.
Do you know that's the number one attraction for women is a man that reads?
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
learning another language is another one they like.
That's not
Hobbies.
happening with me. But
Okay.
the you always like to show that I know some Spanish, but but what I mean is I picked up that along the way and like it's just there. I'm not gonna go out of my way to like learn how to fluently speak. I disagree with it. There's
I'm
nothing
catching
wrong
on.
with it. There's nothing wrong with people that enjoy that. It's just I don't enjoy it. It's not my thing.
To me, it's looking like bridging a way to communicate with people. Like all the people around me, a lot of people are Hispanic, so if I can communicate better with them, to me, it's a benefit.
Right. Uh, to this sort of the I guess you could say this is like the conservative part of me. Um, I just fundamentally disagree, and what I tend to do is I put myself in their shoes. That way, I'm not just being like engulfed by bias or like any sort of racial hatred or anything. And when I put myself in their position, if I were going to Mexico, I guarantee you within a year I would speak fluent fucking Spanish because that's the right thing to do. I
Well,
think
anywhere
that
in
it
South America.
yeah, exactly. But the point is, I think that it is wrong to come to a country that speaks one language in particular
No.
and
Well,
then just not don't even care. It's not that they don't know it. It's that they don't even try. They don't give a shit. They think they're above it.
that's where America differs because how we were built, like the country is built by buying sections of Spanish owned, French owned, taking, separating from England first.
Mhm.
Like a lot of America was pieced together from nations that spoke many languages. That's
True.
why we have such a diverse, like Puerto Rico. I mean, we took that from the Spanish, and most people there still all speak Spanish.
True, and I wouldn't have a problem with that. In fact, if I went to Puerto Rico, I would learn to speak Spanish in the same way that I described before. But any other state, at least in mainland United States, at least 90% of people speak English. It's like
Well, Louisiana is like French. Like you go down there, there's a lot of French speaking, like Baton Rouge and stuff like that.
I would have a problem with that too. I wouldn't like it. Now dialect is a whole different thing. Like accents, I don't give a shit as long as I can understand what you're saying. But it's not even like I don't feel that it's like entitlement because it's not about like me feeling like mine's superior. It's just that again, if I went to any other country, I would learn their language because it's to me it's like an ethical thing. It's like
Well, it's mandatory in most. Like if I was going to go to Italy, when I was going to go to Italy, I had to take tests like after a year of on the language, being able to speak Italian.
yeah. So wouldn't you have went through the effort so that you could communicate with the people in that area?
Oh yeah, I mean, I was learning some with Bianca, but like, ti amo Bianca, ti voglio bene, Bianca.
What does that mean?
That's both versions of saying I love you. One's the big
Getting up
L,
Oh,
and
the
starving.
other one's a little L. So ti amo, that's the same in Spanish as it is in Italian. That's the big
See,
L.
we're British. We don't give a fuck. We go abroad, right? And if you don't understand what we're asking, we just shout louder. Oi,
Yeah, I know.
Carlos, 4
That and you
pints
wear
of
your
beer,
dumb
please.
bearskin
Por
hats.
favor. Yeah, we don't. We just don't give a shit.
I don't think I would ever shout, but I do feel that it's wrong. Like again, if someone's been here like a year, completely understand. I'm not an asshole. I get it. It's cool. If you've been
But
here
why
10,
English?
10
Spanish,
fucking years,
Spanish should be our main language because most of America was Spanish speaking.
I don't base things on like how things were back in the day. Like why would you do that?
Well, if we were going to go off of like America, like from like the Central America all the way to California, that was all Mexico. We went and stole it after the Civil War. Like we went in there and just like, this is ours now.
So that is true. So I would be cool with if they had like specific regions that were like years ago stolen in some way. Give that
Well, a
shit
lot of
back.
Texas.
Exactly. Give that shit fucking back because I'm not like fucking America or anything. Give it back and then they can speak their language and that's cool. But like I
Then you
don't
have
know.
all your Native American tribes. They all speak whatever. They're different.
And that's entirely different. That I completely let slide because that's a whole different game there. Uh, at least in my opinion, that like I just won't communicate with them very well. I'm not going to learn their language because that's my thing. But I'm not going to complain if they don't understand me.
So
Uh,
what is my thing? A lazy bastard or can't be asked?
what do you mean?
I don't. I never
You're just
understand that.
old now.
No, well, I don't do this because it's not my thing. I can't be asked. Like a Brit. You know?
Oh, well,
We don't speak French because fuck them.
Je ne sais quoi? Oui, oui.
I do my best not to ever allow stereotypes to infringe on brushing across a broad group, but I will say I'm starting to I won't say that I dislike them, but I cringe when I see a Hispanic person come into my store if I'm on the register because I don't know why. Maybe it's their cuisine and that's fine and everything, but they like to take huge boxes like the crates they come in, the boxes of Roma
Mhm.
tomatoes. Right now is Roma tomato season. And the problem is there's a scale on the register. And the scale, you can't put a massive box on there, it won't weigh it. So you have to unload the box in a little bag manually and then place it on the scale, let it weigh it, and then put it over to the side. And like the line backs up all the way to the other end of the fucking store because one dude wants to buy 4 boxes of fucking tomatoes and he's manually shoveling these motherfuckers into a bag and handing them to me. And I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do, man? This is going to take half a fucking hour. Like, Jesus Christ.
Rapido.
I could do that, but I'm pretty sure I'd end up losing my job.
Yeah, we don't have that here because the people on the register are on it for different reasons.
What do you
Well,
mean?
soon there won't even be registers. A lot of
Yeah.
places are phasing that shit out.
I'd be cool with that. Although part of me would be kind of sad because I put a lot of work into becoming the fastest. Like I am so fucking fast now.
You
But-
ever see
So
those
what do you
Apple
think
stores?
now, Trubs, of the given your new job now? What do you think of all these self checkout things?
I like them. Well, we only have
I never
one
use them.
register, and it's
Okay.
the only that accepts cash, of course. But that's why Aldi runs things differently. Typically, like the other supermarket I worked at, there's like 6 or 7. Now they're not always open, but there's always at least 3 or 4 open at all times. And so there's a lot of pressure on one individual to keep up with every fucking customer that don't want to use a self checkout. So you have to fucking move. So I love self checkouts, just not as like a general thing, but as it applies to me. Because
It's different over here. We would generally have nobody on checkouts early in the morning, 7 till 8 o'clock or something, and it would just be self checkout, and then it'd have 1 or 2 in the day, maybe 3 in the
I
day.
think that's
But
how
the
it
self
should be.
checkout is crowded,
Right. I think
and
that's
the
we should
customers
do
don't
that.
like it.
Well, they're doing
Obviously,
away
it's
with that even. Like they're trying to do a model basically. It's watching everything you do, so it sees everything you pick up, and then it totals everything together, and then just charges you. Like you just go to walk out the door, and it just charge your account.
And have you
Damn.
seen the thieving in the self checkouts?
No,
I've
well, I saw that, but I'm talking about like if a computer system scanning every item you pick up, auto tallying it, and then when you go walk, as soon as you walk out the door, it basically hits your phone and charges you
Yeah,
for all
I
you
don't know.
bought.
I haven't seen that. No. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's like
I've seen
Apple,
people.
Apple or
I've
something like that has a store.
I've seen people
It's a
going
smart
to
store.
extremes in the self checkout and walking out with a TV in the trolley and getting a banana and
Oh yeah, I saw
sticking the
that one. You
banana's
stuck a sticker on it.
barcode on the TV and getting a TV for $1.50.
I at first I kept an eye on shit like that, and I was like, it is my duty to catch these motherfuckers. And now I don't give a fuck. I do not have time to
Well,
be
the
like I don't give a
store
shit.
don't seem to give a fuck. I don't get it.
Why would you care about a corporation losing money? I mean, fuck
Well,
them.
it's your job.
You're right, and that's so. At first, it was sort of a. That's how I usually think. It's a fucking corporation. They're all pieces of shit. But
I just agree with that.
in the very beginning, it was different because I was like green as fuck, and I wanted to kind of make a splash and like, and I don't know. I was sort of in like a fucked up mentality. Part of that, I'll be honest. Part of that is how long it took to find the job, and now the economy is getting even worse. So part of that's like me, like kind of like I fucking need to succeed because if I don't, I'm not gonna have a fucking house, you know. So I admit that's a big part of it.
That's the baseline of it. These people have given you the opportunity
Yeah, but that's loss
Yes.
prevention's job.
to do that.
Don't worry about that
Whether
shit.
no matter what size corporation or how shitty you think they are, they did give you this opportunity.
True, but
Yeah.
that doesn't make them good. They have to have.
No, they don't have to be good. They just give you the opportunity.
I
It's
mean,
up to
yes.
you to do what you will with it.
Look
Yes,
at
but-
Walmart, who puts life insurance on their aging people or people have illness, and then when that person dies, Walmart collects the money from that life insurance, but doesn't
Yep.
give anything to the family.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's great.
It's pretty common. It's pretty.
I think
common.
that's great.
So the way I look at it is, yes, they're giving me an opportunity, but we're in a system to where it shouldn't be set up to where it's theirs to give in the fucking first place. Because workers should have the way it should work, ideally, and this is sort of how they draw it out, but it don't work in practice, is the worker and the employer have equal say. It's a mutual transaction. The worker gives labor for money, but the money is commensurate to the amount of labor they produce. That's not how things work, at least not in the United States, like not even fucking close.
Okay.
Oh no.
So that's part of the problem. So
I
if
would
you
be surprised if it worked any different anywhere else, really. In Western world, anyway.
yeah, I honestly I don't know shit about anywhere. I'm a typical
Yeah,
American. Like Gadwin tends to know a lot more about other places, but I'm a typical American. I don't know shit about any fucking where
Trobs,
else.
Trobs is one of the. Is Europe a country?
I'm not that special. but I typically, if you were to say something like where a specific country is on a map, I couldn't tell you usually, and I
No,
couldn't
I mean-
tell you like specifics about like culture and stuff like that. I
I
don't
think
know.
after
No,
all
me.
the
I'm
Civil War
the thing.
time, like,
I'm a Brit. We don't care either. We probably own it. Fuck them.
Oh, Britain doesn't own shit. I mean, all that Britain
We own
has
about a
is
third of the world.
No, you don't. You gave most
God.
everything back, or everybody kicked you the fuck out and said,
Well, we've
"Fuck
given,
off."
yeah, I know we have,
You
yes.
don't
but
have anything to do with Australia.
Check
You
it
have
out.
nothing to do with Hong Kong. You have nothing to do with America. You have
No,
nothing
we
to do
give it
with
back.
Canada.
No,
Like
we don't.
you have nothing to do with Madagascar. You have nothing to do with India. Like every place that you guys went and fucked up, everybody kicked you the fuck out.
Yeah, but we like fucking up.
Well, that's all you
It's what
did.
we-
Opium
as long as we
wars,
get paid for it.
China, like
As
literally
long as we
getting
get
people
paid
hooked on
for it, we don't
opium
care.
to start wars.
Now,
Yeah, but you know,
all of that is true, and I would never deny it. But I would say we're the new Britain. We're in many ways we're worse than they ever were.
Well, I say Israel and then us.
I think
I
think
agree.
you got a bit of catching up to do, guys.
So I agree when it comes to evil and commensurate with their level of power. Yes. But if you don't include that and you just go with total evil, we win hands down. Like we
You
have
think?
like because of our power. We're the only country in the fucking world that has bases literally probably in every fucking continent.
Not everyone. Well,
Like not Antarctica.
I was gonna say Antarctica. We don't have. I don't think we have one
Yeah.
there because
But-
nobody's allowed to put any military bases in Antarctica.
Okay, so outside of that, like, but you get my point. We're like by far, like even Russia made this example, and Putin said it, and I couldn't help but go, he's got a point. He's like, you are saying that we're like the aggressors and looking to dominate and shit. Like you are the country that has bases in like almost every fucking like everywhere.
800 military bases, and it's like 90 countries or something like that.
Yeah.
There's 195 countries in the world.
And even if you don't include that, like just all of the fucking bad shit we've done. Don't get me wrong, because it's usually not like straight up genocide like fucking Israel.
Well, no, we sold weapons to Iran, and
Mhm.
then we used that money from that to fund Contras in South America to overthrow their leader, and then we installed a puppet dictator.
I think
like-
the only real difference is that we are, I hate to say this because I don't think we're like geniuses or anything, but we're smarter. We're not as smart as China because they get away with everything because they think ahead, but we're smarter than like Russia and Israel. We don't just go straight up and fucking just destroy a bunch of shit and say, I don't give a fuck, or try to blame religion or something. Like I see through it and I still call it evil, but we at least attempt to fucking put some sort of a fucking, well, we're trying to help them realize democracy or
Well, a lot
some
of it's
shit like
CIA.
that.
The CIA is a
That's
lot
true.
of our big problems because they helped fund or start like 91 or so coups and such, overthrowing governments.
Yes, the question is, were they following orders or were they acting of their own volition?
Well, do you see down in Mexico, two CIA agents just got killed on a mission that Mexico didn't even know they're there, trying to take out drug lords.
I didn't know that. I
Yep.
hadn't heard of it.
Yep, the Mexico government's like, why were they here, and why didn't we know about this?
And that's in this context, I have zero sympathy. Like Mexico is like, in my opinion, what countries should be striving toward. They're not there yet.
They
But
just got single
fucking-
payer.
Exactly. They actually give a shit, and we're
Well,
we're
the
just
woman
going
leader.
exactly. Scheinbaum, I think, or something like that. But
Yeah, she's not bought off by the cartels like a lot of the past.
yes, but
She'll
my,
probably get skinned alive like the rest of them.
Oh, she will eventually.
She
Once
probably
pisses
will.
off. Well, they took out Mencho, something like that. One of the
Yeah.
head cartel leaders, and now they just took out the second one. They just the replacement. They found him hiding in a culvert.
they're gonna
and-
want to make an example of her for sure, and they probably
there's-
will, and it's sad.
It's a civil war right now in
What a shame.
Mexico because the new Sinaloa cartel is going around just massacring whoever they want now. They're just all pissed off
Yeah,
with
it
the leader,
used to be
El Mencho.
oh, what did I say? Los Zetas or somebody like that. Yeah, I think our Sinaloa gang are just about government level because they just own the place, don't they?
Oh yeah, there's like 4 cartels that are pretty much
Right.
vying for Mexico.
I've heard of Los Zetas and Sinaloa, so yeah.
Yeah, Sinaloa cartel, and then there's Oh my god, I can't even think of them now. I just watched the damn thing about it not too long ago too. I hard remembering Spanish names for me.
Yeah, they should have English names. Fuck 'em.
no, it's fucking English. Why don't we just make an American language and actually have American,
Yeah.
not that fucking English shit.
American language where they copy all the British towns. Yeah.
Which English is just a mix.
No
of,
imagination, Americans. See, New England for fuck's sake.
well, England's just from Saxon, German, Saxon, mixed with French and Latin.
Oh, we're all over. Yeah, languages all over the place.
That's what English
At
is.
least we're not American.
It's just
so,
a bastard of a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Don't you guys even have a London over there? Or is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Canada?
Yeah, they got it all over there.
Right
Yeah.
down the road from me, there's a new Berlin. There's like all kinds of freaking places.
Birmingham. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I live
Yeah.
in New England.
There you go.
Awesome.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
See,
it's like
in old
my new
England, we
toy.
got what? the
Oh
fuck?
wow,
It's
your
my
ball
new
support.
toy. Yes, it's a jock strap made for people that have what is it called, a vasectomy?
Varicose. Oh,
Well,
yeah,
that's what I have. But this, it works well as a substitute, but even though it's designed for a vasectomy. So it's like a little jock strap, and it has two little ball inserts that are like really
Oh.
cold. It's pretty fucking awesome. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. I'm gonna see if I can go into work without pants on.
I switched to boxer briefs years ago.
Why don't you go in there with body armor on, brother? That'd be cool.
I'd be fired immediately. The first thing I asked was, so yeah, you get a lot of shoplifting and stuff. Can I bring in a firearm? And they're like, fuck no, you leave that out in your car. Yes, I expected that, but yeah, if I had body armor, I would be fired immediately.
As a UK guy, you know, they can I bring a firearm in? No, you leave it out in your car. It's just fucking weird to me.
And then you should go out to your car and pull out like a
Fine,
mannequin
man.
arm and then light it on fire. But like, I
Yeah.
can't have this firearm in there.
It's just weird.
I'd get fired for that too, just for having a fire in the building.
Man, it's against the law for us to have one in our house here
What
Without-
the hell?
without permits.
Well,
It's
oh,
gotta
Yeah, I
be
mean,
in
you
a
can
gun
get 'em in
box.
Australia.
You've got to have a permit. Yeah, if you're a farmer or a security guard or a police officer,
Yeah.
you got to have a
It
reason.
got to be practical. You can't just be like, "Oh, I played Call of Duty. Now I want to go own AR-15
Exactly,
so I can shoot every
exactly.
fucking thing."
No, exactly. So there's
Yeah.
reason behind it.
Right.
I have no issue with this whatsoever.
I don't
Like,
either.
it's fine.
I think that in an area like Australia, I would be happy with that whole situation. But here,
Well, they have a lot of wildlife. You think you'd want one there?
that's true. But like,
And people that travel through there get them, you know, because they have a reason.
but like
Crocodile
to
Dundee.
me, a firearm is
Exactly.
its primary purpose is not for animals; it's for defense from people. At least for me. And so everybody's a little different, but that's like why I care about it in the United States, because to me it's just foolish. Like at least living where I am and being around people, and like we're starting to get like a fucking, it's not their fault entirely, but we're starting to get like a homelessness epidemic here, and it's getting bad, and it's making the crime rate spike like hell. And
There's a lady at work that just said she was looking for a place to rent, and in my local area, she said it was like $2,000 a month for like a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom, something like that. Like
Fuck me.
I was like,
Wow,
holy
man.
fuck! When I still rented, I was only paying $500 a month.
you are lucky as hell, and it's getting worse. Like now, private companies are buying up. I live in a fucking mobile home, and that's like as cheap as you can get.
You're
And
just
they're
paying
buy-
lot space, basically.
Yes, because I own the home, but some people have to pay both. But like, it's still the cheapest. But now private companies are buying all the fucking mobile homes up and jacking up the rent, just like they did with the actual houses. So
Oh, yeah.
everybody's fucked. There's like no way to survive if you're like low
It's
income.
BlackRock, Berkshire Hathaway,
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of those. They just went and bought everything, turned it into those where your rental place, like you rent like a vacation home, basically. I forget what they're called.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember the exact percentage, but like there's a massive number that like all of the homeless people and like a huge chunk of real estate that's on the market is there's no one there that like, and there hasn't been anyone even interested for years.
Well,
And
I
it's
did the
just
math
not even
long
on the
ago.
market.
We have more vacant houses than we do homeless people.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That I didn't know.
Yeah. I looked up that a couple months ago. Yeah.
Well, that shows
like
you that it's
4
not
million
like,
empty houses, but like 2 million homeless people.
yeah, it shows you that it's like what they're always saying, like we can't afford that, we can't afford that. Look at where they're sending all the money.
They're saying there's not enough supply for demand, and like we have over supply.
Yeah, well, they're lying, of course. That's what they always do. They're giving bullshit excuses, saying that we can't afford to, like, for basic shit like single payer fucking healthcare, which every other industrialized nation in the world has. Like,
yep, and covers easily. It's just that you got to tell these drug makers and these medical places, hey, you can't extort people with your fucking costs. Be reasonable. I mean, that's about all it is.
It comes down to regulation, doesn't it?
Yeah.
fellas?
yes, and
caps on it.
that's why I'm not small government, because if you were to be true small government, you think it's bad now? Corporations would rule everything. It would be like right now, the inequality is worse than it was during the robber barons. Like the sheer difference in like the richest to the poorest is worse. But imagine how bad it would be if we had zero regulation, zero laws that kept shit in check. Like, it would be unbelievable. Like,
Oh, you can't have that.
Corporations
You have less regulation on your drinking water now. Toxins are allowed to enter as of this week.
Yep.
You guys are fucked.
Yeah,
the scammers and the frauds would take over, wouldn't they?
So the question is,
the
you're right.
ivermectin mob and all those, they would take over. You'd be fucked, you know?
So what I think would happen if they were just dumb as hell and didn't give a fuck about it and just were like, fuck it, you can do whatever you want. Maybe I'm wrong, but I truly believe that the population would rebel at that point and they would just kill all the rich people.
I think it's getting there. It's going to be there soon.
I think
tired
so.
Of it.
I think so, but I've said that for years.
I don't.
So part of me is like, there's no fucking limit. These motherfuckers will put up with everything. So I don't know what to believe. I don't know.
Nah, I think they use the vote.
It's people. Humans are really weird. Like they'll go through and endure a lot of bullshit, but then all of a sudden, just one thing happens and it just fucking clicks, and everybody just fucking revolts, basically.
Yes,
I cannot see America doing that in this day and age.
It's that herd mentality.
I'm just naive.
Like you put a bunch of people in one big group, they're gonna act like a bunch of crazy people. Like that's just how humans are.
If it catches and there's not tribalism to keep it from happening, like right now, the way they have things set up to where the rich, it's so smart what they're doing, but it's easy to see what they're doing. They're keeping the left and the right attacking each other when the actual problem for both sides is the elites, the wealthy people, corporations. They're the problem for everyone. But they want you focused on fighting each other. And as long as that happens, even if like, let's say all of the left decided to like rebel, the right points and goes, look at those crazy motherfuckers. I told you they were violent. And then like, it's sort of like a counterbalance. Like they inadvertently protect the rich.
Well, they've been brainwashed to think the rich are somehow smart and they're doing things for their interests. That's
and if they vote for the rich people will make them fucking rich too.
No.
Well, they believe that.
The Southern white
they'll piss on you and tell you it's trickling down.
Of course they will. Yeah.
What was that, Odd? I didn't hear that.
Oh, the Southern white people, Republicans that are voting to help the rich. That sort of cracks me up at its core.
That's what's so fucking crazy about it is it's the people. It's usually really poor white people in the South, and like they have the least to gain for voting for a pro elite fucking Republican. Like the base makes no sense. They hurt their own fucking cause, and like they don't seem to understand it. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I don't understand how they can't understand. Oh, sorry, Gads, you're good.
I agree.
It's the education. You go to the Bible Belt, they have the lowest standards of like education in America, like Mississippi, Georgia.
Yes, and they're so good at pushing this narrative that they actually have a shit education and they're proud of it because they believe that education is like they're brainwashing people.
Conspiracy.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, I know it's sort of a joke, but they actually believe that. And
I know.
Yes,
I have family members that believe that shit.
Yeah. So it's like, how the fuck
Yeah.
can you possibly ever reach someone like that? It's like they're beyond gone.
Well,
Well, that-
liberal agenda's
that
going to turn
surely
you into
has-
a queer, tranny, hermaphrodite,
Yeah, I mean, squeal like a
Fuzzy.
pig, boy.
fuzzy, or whatever, furry. That's it.
Yeah,
Furry.
you got to squeal like a
Pooping
pig,
in a litter
boy.
box.
No, doesn't wouldn't that come down from government then?
Wouldn't
From
what?
the biggest, I see America's weird to me. I just don't understand how you can have that in one place and something else in another place.
Well, we
one
got rid of
reason,
government saying,
education.
"Hey, hang about, no, this is the way it should be." I don't get it. I really don't.
I think there's several answers to that. Gadwin has something, but one thing I want to point out is the sheer size of the United States. It's going to make it to where obviously there's going to be different pockets of like cultural influence all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but if your presidential government says you must do this and that, and everybody goes, "Yeah, okay, we need to do that because it's the government that's saying it."
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the fucking point in having a government?
Well, it depends on
here-
the government, and it depends on if the people that are listening are part of that base. Because like, it happens with like Trump in office, and then like all the people on the left, he'll make mandates, and people on the left are like, "You're a piece of shit, Nazi motherfucker, fuck you." And the same happens with like Biden there, and then the right are like, "Not my president." Like so it depends.
I don't understand that because of our government. That's all. I know nothing about that kind of thing. If our government says this is the way it's going to be, this is the way it's going to be.
We
Nobody-
have religious
like,
exemptions.
we have- Yeah, like, we have things like our government is like basically London, and everything happens in London. And outside London, nobody in London gives a fuck, right? But
Yeah.
when they say this must happen, I don't give a shit if you live like at the other end of England. Everybody goes,
Scotland?
"Oh, okay, we got to do it." Yes, we got
So
to do
no,
it.
that you
right?
don't have any pockets of people that are like, "Fuck that shit."
Yeah, they all go fuck that shit, but they do it anyway.
Okay, so
'Cause that's
they
the way the
run
country's
their they run their mouth, but they never act on it ever.
They don't turn around and go, "No, we're not doing it." If it's an overall country thing, if
Yeah,
it's
but
big enough to
A
affect the whole
baseline.
country.
You
It's
want a
like in the-
baseline, but
Yeah.
like so like where I live, there's a lot of Amish and Mennonites, and they actually have their own like little tiny schools, like one room schoolhouses, basically, where everybody from kindergarten to ninth
Okay.
grade pretty much all gets taught in one room. And so, I mean, you have your small communities where it wouldn't be applicable, but like for like your big cities, now that you have like a school council, like they'll have like a council, basically a board of education that you can go into, and then they'll bring up things like, "Hey, we want to change this or do this, or we need funding for this," and then they take votes and stuff like that. Hear people's complaints from the community, so each community can influence their education system on a local level.
Right.
Yeah, we do that up to a point, but the government have
Yeah,
the overall
There is
framework.
standards, but they just
Yeah.
cut our board of education. We had a board of education, which mostly that was for taking funds from rich areas and redistributing that to poor areas, bringing up the education level all around, which now that's gone. So now all the rich people are
For
just
a
going to
first world country, you guys are just fucking weird.
first world. We're a second world country masquerading as a first world country.
I
Kinda,
wouldn't.
yeah.
I wouldn't
Well,
be that.
The weird thing about
I
our
wouldn't either.
country is we're both. We're like a first world country and a third world country, and like
Yes.
we're all together. It's like a caste system because
Well, the
everything
UN
is
actually
about,
did say that. So when they had the UN inspectors here a long time ago, they went down to the south and they said this is like freaking third world country down here, like Mississippi and Georgia and stuff like that. It's really bad down there. Or if
The
you go up to
Mississippi are like
Appalachia,
that's the squeal like a pig, boy.
Well, that's up here, kind of where Trobs and I are. That's more in
Okay.
between Trobs
Is
and
it?
I. That's
All right.
Virginia,
Marvelous.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
I heard-
Alabama.
I heard an Appalachian girl talking the other day on a video, and I just thought she was absolutely brilliant. I love that accent. It's the best.
I hate it.
Trobs is at the bottom of the Appalachia, pretty much. I'm
Yes.
pretty much in the middle of them.
So look, the reason why I hate it, I'm biased because I don't have all of it. Like, it's not the same as like the Alabama style, but like I associate it with people in general that I've come in contact with that speak that way, and almost all of them are ignorant as fuck. And so I'm biased, but like I have there's like maybe 3 or 4 people I've met that sound like I do that have a brain, and that's just being honest.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
so it's like it's sort of distorted my view of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I just
We're from big country.
I just went for the accent was just brilliant. I know nothing about the people. The accent gives me the impression that that you're not going to get the next astronaut to Mars out of these people, but if you want to survive in the woods in an apocalypse, this is the guy to go to.
That is true. That I won't
okay.
deny that. They do
Okay.
tend to know a lot about like fucking like
Yeah.
survival type shit.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
man.
I'm guessing.
I'm a
it's
bit
just-
rusty, but I can pretty much survive off land pretty well. Like, I know my ins and outs, how to build shelters, what to eat, what you can't eat, shit like that.
No, it was just something that I liked. I just like the tone of it, you know. I like the Mexican accent. I think it's nice, you know.
I
Okay.
like it. I like the accent.
Yeah, just the accent. I don't know
I have the bad
anything about the
habit of
people.
I will start imitating people's accents. Like, if I start being around people, like I'm around Hispanic people, I'll catch myself fucking doing the Hispanic accent.
I do that.
I do
It's
it
a way
too,
to comfortable, make them comfortable, but you do
Yes.
it without realizing you're doing it.
For me, it's
I think
not
you do.
to
You
make
pick up
them
things.
comfortable. It's to like, it's a connection thing. It's like I pick it up automatically as like a way of saying, hey, you're cool. I talk to you. Like, I don't realize I'm doing it, but it's like the best way I can describe it is a connection thing.
I just pick up bits, like little words or a little the way.
How they
it.
say things, emphasize on things.
Yeah. If I'm from Scotland, I will say here, and if I'm from Wales, I will say hair. And you pick up little bits like that, and it all blends together after a while.
Does one say head and the other one say Ed, or is it always just Ed?
No, in Scotland you would say heed.
He'd. Oh, so they get the first half, you get the other half.
Yeah, they get the other half.
Oh, your fucking Ed ain't right.
Yeah, so and it all blends together after a while, you know. I mean, I grew up in Dundee in Scotland. You wouldn't understand hardly a word I
like
was
saying.
saying.
Australia.
No, you would hardly understand
Dundee,
They have their own kind of words and language and things like that there.
I looked up the Australian British thing because I thought like it was just me, but Americans tend to lump them together, and it's for several reasons. One, it originated from a similar place. 2, I don't remember all the details, but their R's, I think, they cut off the R's at the end of sentences or something, and they're like silent, and both do that. And they do something to their syllables that's different than like English, like a typical like American English. So the reason why we lump them together is because we haven't been in contact with one or the other or both enough to be able to properly like gauge the difference.
Well, and Americans aren't really like
English use a lot more syllables.
Well, Americans, they're kind of arrogant because Americans, they don't think about the other world. They all think of America like they're number one. So they don't have, in their minds, they don't have to think about the rest of the world. Where I liked learning history, and America doesn't have much history. I mean, you go back 500 years, there's nothing. Native Americans running around, and that's about it.
Oh, we got houses older than that here, yeah.
That is true. for me, it's not about like entitlement or like we're the best. For me, it's just I'm not interested. Like I'm not even interested in learning about my own country. I don't care about that sort of
Well,
thing.
and that's America, that exceptionalism kind of deal.
So do you think,
you're
given
right, but
all...
for me, it's not exceptionalism. It's a whole different way of looking at things. It has nothing to do with America. It has to do with like
Trumps.
There's no arrogance to it at all. It's just that isn't what interests me. It's like some people don't get into space stuff like me. Like, well, this is a good example. I'm into philosophy. Do you know how many people hear philosophy and they're like, they're like, shut the fuck up with that damn jargon bullshit. Like they just hate it. And that's an example of what I'm talking about. It's just not everybody's thing. And
all right,
that's
Seneca,
me.
or not Seneca.
So do you
Aristotle?
not think you need to give a little leeway to your country? I know it's all full of it's a fucking shambles and all the rest of it, but given it's only a couple hundred years old or whatever, you know, do you not think you might give them a little bit of leeway and give them a chance? Because like something like our country, like the Central Europe or UK or somewhere, have been around a long time, and fucking hell, we can do some shit.
Well, like
we've done some shit. No?
Italy has such rich history.
Yeah,
like,
so why not give your own country a little bit of leeway, given that they're fucking up all over the place, that they might get better as they go along because they're just noobs. You know?
I think America's going to break into pieces here at some point soon.
I honestly, we've sort of had this discussion before. I don't think the age has anything to do with anything because it's not like the people just sprung up out of nowhere. They came from other places. To me, that's giving them an excuse. Like, we've done really evil shit, and being new isn't an excuse for that. It's just as bad as if it were like an empire that's been here for thousands of years.
It was actually common what we were doing to like the Native Americans. The British were already doing for about 100 years.
True. I don't deny that. True.
And to be fair, we were probably better at it.
Yeah. I mean,
I agree.
Are genocidal maniacs. Like,
yeah.
And then before that, it was the Romans or the Holy Roman Empire and stuff like that.
They could learn from previous empires. Yeah, fair point.
Which humans like have great intent for cruelty. I mean, that's one of our greatest aspects.
Yeah, we're quite good at it.
Being
yes, but not equally.
It's a fantastic
certain cultures delight in it and like use mental gymnastics to make it positive when it's actually evil.
Well, I mean, we're not the Mayans. We're not like sacrificing people alive, cut their hearts out. And
that's
shit.
True, but it's a what's the word? Always a spectrum. Like good and bad are a spectrum, and we are high on the bad spectrum. Well, you're right. We're not Mayans, but still.
If you look back to America, what did we use a lot for our piping? Just like the Romans. Lead.
Oh yeah.
And it turned a lot of people into psychopaths. So we had a lot, and then using like just lead for so many things. I mean, for hundreds of years, we basically just been turning people into psychopaths with our use of lead.
I'm sure that played a role, but I don't think that's all of it. Like,
but I mean, that gave you most all your mass or your serial killers. Like the Romans, that's why they were so brutal and just had zero regard for human life. Like they just
the Brits used to drink mercury and spread lead on their face.
Well, lead was used as sugar basically. So like the Romans would take lead, ground it up, and then put it in their wine to sweeten their wine because lead is actually sweet. That's why kids eat it.
Yes, it would work. There you go.
Just so everyone knows, because you probably realize that I stopped popping shit up other than JT. This is, you can continue what you're doing. I don't care, but I don't feel like I should be popping this up. This is like
I was kind of just ignoring it.
It's a very personal thing, and I don't feel right popping that up as part of it.
Can you time her out? She's passively aggressively just doing digs at me constantly.
I don't know where it
need to be here, man.
I don't know where it began, but you're both doing it. So I can if I were to go, you're gone or whatever, then she'd be like, that's not fair. Because
she does this every fucking time, dude.
Yeah, don't respond to her. You just gotta ignore it too.
You need another button called the ignore button.
Like, look, like I said, I have no problem with you doing what you're doing, but I don't want to be involved in it, like in any way.
You don't need her looking at the chat. She's not a part of it. She's never been a part of it. She's not saying anything that fucking is to do with the topics that we ever talk about, Trobes.
Well, she has in the past. She has brought
She has
up
said
it.
the odd comment to bait you along so that she can continue
maybe.
being a passive-aggressive bitch to me.
Maybe, but like,
There's no maybe.
That's not obvious. You're making it like it's like a clear, like absolute.
I'm pretty certain that it's obvious to a couple of the others here.
Maybe.
They are aware.
I don't know.
I don't mean her.
I am a very lax person, and yes, I usually have to get pushed over and over and over before I end up doing something. I admit that, but like I do that for a reason because
like his nipples twisted.
That won't happen from here though.
I'm so lax. I'm scared to fart.
Her here.
It
To cause shit. That's why this is one of the people that I knew would come here, and why I said we can't do our moral fucking debate today.
Well, let's. What I can do is starting now. Don't make personal remarks, and that applies to both. I said I would do that before, and again, I have ADHD, dude. It's hard for me to fucking like. Again, I remember saying this in the past. It's hard for me to keep shit like that in my mind. My memory sucks. And also, if I'm talking like we were just discussing, I don't even remember what we were talking about now, but America and stuff. But like, once I get on something like that, like I will see chat like vaguely, but I'm not following it. Like I can't do both. Yeah, I can't do both. So it's like, so what I'll say now is, cut out all personal shit involved, and that applies to panel and chat, and it applies to both. Don't make any personal digs or bring up personal shit about the other person in chat, and if you do, then I'll deal with it.
Her first comment was an attack, and she's saying cheers, Trobes, to you for saying that. That's fucking full on. No worries.
What I've learned though is don't air your dirty laundry in public place.
Yeah, but
I've
told Dingo that before.
It's already been bought out by her. Exactly, brother.
Well, I would just like to add that my missus snores louder than my dog.
They're having a competition.
It seems like it. It's like Julian chainsaws. Yeah.
I want to get me get a Frenchie. I miss having a little fat thing that lay next to me.
You know them, guys. They are fun.
I lived with the exes. I had a little fat Frenchie just laid beside me in his little bed. Every once in a while, I just reach down and start patting him a little bit.
Yeah.
He like kind of snorts and looks up at me, and then right back
to
sleep.
Yeah.
What's a Frenchie?
French bulldog.
Oh,
French bulldog.
I don't know what they look like offhand. I don't know a lot about dogs.
Oh, they're ugliest little buggers, but once you have one, you just love the little bastards. I mean, until they fart, but
they look like they ran in. Yeah, they look like they ran into the back of a car.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of like
I'm sure I've seen one. I just can't.
It's like a pug, kinda, but more skin.
I love all animals. Everybody should know that, but I don't love all animals equally. And the animals that I dislike the most or love the least would be the yappy ass tiny fucking dogs.
Oh, Chihuahua.
The ones that are violent. They think they're fucking like a fucking Rottweiler, but they're tiny as shit, and they're like, I can't stand those motherfuckers.
Oh, see, like the Frenchie we had over at the other house. He never barks at anything. The only time he literally barks is when he has to go out to poop. Like he already told you he had to go, and you ignored him, and he's at the door. He's like, "Gotta go now." Yeah. And then
I was just like that. Or if he hasn't had enough food yet, he wants a bit more food.
Yeah,
he's gotten that. Really hungry. That's it. Otherwise, he never barks.
You get a dirty look from him, like standing there, like
you stand there staring at you. Yeah, but apart from that, he never barks. No,
they turn their head sideways, like.
And he's not fat because, unlike Godwin, we don't feed him fucking pizza.
Oh, him and I used to eat chips. I'd sit there, him and I would eat a bag of chips together.
There you go.
He loves chips. Like it didn't matter what I ate, I had to share with him and the little girl. We had two of them. We had a male and a female.
Would you give them some exhaled weed?
No. I mean,
No.
they don't like it. Like even the smell of it. Like if I blew it near them or anything like that, they just
Yeah.
they didn't like it. So I didn't.
Yeah.
I ain't
If
gonna do that. to
Frenchies are
animals.
fussy as fuck.
That's what I've seen, but there's certain people that I've known in the past that have dogs, not that specific type of dog, and they got high and they fucking loved it. They were like just
I
as
had
much
a-
of a stoner as the person I knew.
I had a friend where they had a cat. The cat's name was T. He was like the color of tea. Like if you made a picture of tea, like that light brown kind of. A big fluffy Angora cat. He had a Rubbermaid container. He'd crawl in that with a blanket in there. And then there'd be a hole in the top, and everybody would just blow their hits in there. And you've been lit. He's just there, just chilling, having a good time. Didn't care. Big old fat cat.
I mean, on that kind of line, we knew a good friend of ours who was a hairdresser, and he could not have been more camp or gay. He could not have been. If he tried to be, he would never have made it. And he had two Dobermans, and they were both the same as him. They were absolutely bonkers. I'd never met a gay Doberman before. It's pretty scary when a small house.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great. We used to go and visit him and never come out of there sober. Not a fucking chance. Yeah. But his
Ow,
dogs
sober.
were brilliant.
Some dogs
Yeah,
like
so-
beer too. Like you
Sorry?
pour beer in a bottle.
Yeah,
Some dogs like
give
beer, and they
him-
pour it in a bowl, and they'll.
I even make
They
his
have dog
treats,
beer too. They actually have beer made
Yeah?
just for dogs.
Beer donuts and things like that. Yeah, I never give them up. No. Wouldn't
No,
touch
I
them.
don't recommend it either. But I'm
Mm,
just
no.
saying, it's
Yeah.
where dogs will have. They have almost anything for a dog. It's
I would have to research it and see if it's safe because there's a lot of
God,
things
God,
that
really.
humans think is a good idea and it's actually like slowly poisonous.
mhm.
Yeah.
Like not
Yes.
everything is just automatically transferable.
No, the
What?
simple one is onions.
Really?
Poisonous to my
Oh.
dog.
Oh yeah, you don't give dogs onions.
Yeah. Or raisins or no. Good God,
There's
no.
a couple other things. Yeah,
No,
the old lady has the
terrible.
list.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I make his food specially for him. Yeah. I make his treats for him.
Well, if you go to a farmer's market, you probably could do it cheaper than buying a bag of dog food at this point.
Maybe.
I don't buy dog
Well, I'm
food.
just saying, if you a price
Yeah, yeah,
comparison,
yeah,
like
yeah.
if you compared
Yeah,
it
I
to like
agree.
what you're paying for a bag
Fuck yeah.
versus,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
a little effort, but I mean, they're enjoying their life better because they're getting fresh food.
Of course, yeah, they're getting the best food they can have. Yeah.
So I'll tell you,
Yeah.
I work in the factory where the material for dog food comes from. It's the shit
Mm.
that we drop on the floor we deem not good enough for any kind of consumption.
Yep.
That doesn't
humans.
surprise me.
That
Doesn't
tends
So
to
it's all
be
surprise
the,
F grade.
and
Yeah.
that's the case for almost all dog and cat food. It's like
You wouldn't
crap.
get that. You wouldn't get that here. They wouldn't get away with it here.
They have more regulations as
Oh,
it
very,
should be.
very quite. Well, I wouldn't say they're very, very, very strict, but they are quite strict about things like that. What goes into dog food?
in
if it-
comparison to
You tell it
us.
on the packet. Yeah, if they have it in the dog food, it has to be on the packet, on the
Mm.
ingredients. Otherwise, you can't even sell it. They won't allow it. I make our dog food anyway, so it's why I was text blocked me one day because I give my dog coconut oil, and he said I was poisoning my dog according to this PhD in nutrition. I said, but I'm not eating it, Tex, for fuck's sake. I'm giving it to my dog. He's different to me, and it's good for him. But some people don't understand.
Oh,
Tex
Tex
is
is an
so
expert.
weird.
He's
What-
an
what-
expert in everything.
He's
Yeah.
like, I've been trying to figure him out for a while. Honestly, like something's wrong with him, and I don't know all the details. And abnormal psychology is like one of my biggest things, as like an
Hmm.
amateur, obviously. But
Yeah.
like, I love it. But I can't even come close I don't know
Wait.
what is wrong with him, but there's something wrong with him.
It's a very low EQ level. I can tell that from.
Well,
I mean,
true,
he gets
but
most.
I don't mean like EQ. I mean something is actually like
Oh
he
yeah,
has
yeah,
some
I
sort of
understand.
mental illness for sure.
Which he was a gangbanger in his younger days. Maybe he got like initiation where you get the shit beat
Yeah,
out
when
of
he
you
was
or
about
something.
12.
Well, that's if that's even true, because I personally believe he lies often.
Mhm.
A lot.
So it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. Like, I don't know.
Mm. Yeah, if you have a good memory, you can spot things. Home aerobics, whether you like him or not, spots things.
Yeah.
He has a good memory for that shit.
Inconsistencies.
Well,
like, yeah, there's some people I'll detect like things if they tell story different each time.
Yeah,
Then,
yeah,
that's a lie.
I'm not good. So I have no memory, but I'm good at in the moment detecting subtle differences in sentence structure compared to your normal and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I have no memory, so I can't go back to like the last week and you said something different. Like, I can't do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Something you always say, something about buttholes or something. Yeah.
Well, you don't need a good memory for that.
I
You're
don't
bound to do
even
that.
know what the fuck
That's-
we were talking about. Is I was
that's
just like
just,
swing. Like, I'm in the game
Yeah.
now. Like,
That's just stereotyping, guys.
Well,
you
if
just
Melody's
reset
listening,
my brain.
Melody's listening. She's getting the moist one right now. Melody's moist butthole.
Well, I was going to say thanks for starting at it was 12 midnight here for me, Dorbs. So
Yeah, that's
thanks for that.
why. Well, for one, my time does jump all over the place, but I'm also trying to work with people in different time zones because
Of
I've
course,
noticed.
yeah.
But this is something some people will never learn, and it is I can't make everyone happy. It's not possible because everybody's all over the place. So I have to do my best to like mix it up and help people one day, and then help different people the next.
All over the place now.
Cool, you can make me happy. You worry about that.
Yo, what was that? Somebody let one rip.
Well, my spoots, if I've like, let's say I've waited like 6 days or so since I've fapped, it sounds just like a ketchup bottle. It's like so much semen compacted in one area. And usually you can see it in my face because I'm like, oh, it's like all of a sudden.
I don't see how these people go these long stretches though. Like, if I go like more than a month, man, that thing will auto just drain, and I'll wake up with a fucking sticky ass leg and a big old wet spot in my freaking. Like, Jesus Christ,
guys, I don't even know where it started, but you're doing it again.
I
Well,
mean,
keep letting her, brother.
No,
I
well,
told you
no.
what she's doing.
Yeah. In this particular case, it completely ended, and then you popped up on screen and ripped up a painting or something, which obviously was intended. Hold on, was intended to piss her off. That's what you did.
She's talking about a painting. What has that got to do with the topic?
What she doesn't. Chat does not have to follow us. And secondly, this is unstructured.
Okay.
She's talking about a painting that she made of me, and it has nothing to do with anything we're talking about. But still, like that's not an attack of any kind.
She made you a painting.
Yes.
And you don't think that's a passive aggressive attack against me?
Why would
why would you make a stranger a painting?
I don't know. I don't know
He's
her
not a
very
stranger.
well. I
Yeah.
kind of am, but like for
You're an
one, like
acquaintance.
I don't know her very well. Maybe she does that kind of thing often. Like she's like, hey, I see a random person I want to paint.
Yeah, some people go around towns taking photographs or drawing people they don't know, strangers.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know her personally.
So I don't know. No.
I like photography. That's another thing women like. Is photography.
Yeah. I thought it was really good, but like the bit about it looking good on my wall, we'll never find out because I never mix real life and my chat shit. I've made that mistake once before, and I'll never do it again.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Live and learn. I mean, you got to make those mistakes to know not to
Well,
make those.
yes, but I in particular have a fucking shit ton of people who don't just dislike me, people who want me dead. And
Oh,
that
I
is
understand.
really fucking dumb. So I don't allow. Not to mention, I've had my fucking children threatened before, and that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
I take very seriously.
Tech's threatening to come off my whole family.
Of course.
Of course.
He lost his control, and then he just. I was like, that's when I started blocking him.
Yeah, he gets insta-blocked by me anyway, so yeah.
Oh, now I just bring up anytime I see him. I'm like, hey, Tex, you still selling oranges or something about selling oranges, and I just get instant blocked, and then it just does it for me.
I don't even
Yeah.
try. Like he'll block me, but I notice that
Mm.
I'll say something, and of course I watch incognito because I have to because YouTube censors so much. So I'll look over to see if my shit got censored, and I'll see him responding to my comment when he has me blocked. Do you know how sad that makes you look? Like you block someone, then you go on incognito and look at them anyway, and then you respond to their comment like in a passive aggressive, like an attack way. Like I don't even remember what it was. I said something about some subject, and he's like, "That's stupid. Doesn't Trubs know about blah blah blah?" And I'm like, "Dude, what in the fuck?"
It does that a lot.
How
I bet he
pathetic can you
listens
be?
to your stream. Too. I bet he gets.
But
all
that doesn't.
to it. He's happy. He's the topic. No problem.
But that doesn't look sad. That is sad.
It's like how pathetic. Like I don't even mean it in like against him, like in a personal way. It's like sad.
It's a child mind. I
Well,
just
that's
block
the
him.
thing is,
If I see him commenting before I've come in and said, "Oh," I say hi to everybody, and I go into the chat or something, and I see texts commenting, I just block him straight away before I chat. I don't bother. I'm not interested. Get out.
Right. That's fair. And like I don't really care enough, but he always blocks me because I'm gonna end up hurting his feelings eventually because a lot of people don't understand this about me. It's not a personal thing. I am incapable of fucking lying. Some people like, well, white lies are different, but like
you had the same. I had the same thing. I told the old lady that, and like I can't help it. Like I just blurt.
I can't just sit there and like try to make peace and be like, "Oh, really?" And you just told me some shit that I think is complete bullshit. I cannot fucking do that. I can't. It drives me crazy. I have to.
I will say, yeah.
I don't have to attack you,
Mm.
but I have to say I disagree with that. And then people get defensive, and then they start like, "Man, you're a motherfucker, man. I thought we were friends." I'm like, dude, because I disagree with you does not mean I'm attacking you personally. Why does people do that? It's so
They
funny.
don't
I get
get
a lot
that.
of that shit too. Yeah,
People don't get that.
that's what I was
something-
told. I'm overly honest. I can't. I had to learn not to be so honest because I will tell you exactly the fucking truth.
So okay, there's two different things here. So my uncle is overly honest, and this might be you in the sense that he blurts out everything he thinks. I don't do that.
No, not everything. But if you
Okay.
want an opinion and you want to know what I think, and you're being stupid or doing something stupid, anything like that, I would tell you exactly what I think.
Yeah, I would think Godwin would think about it before he blurted out.
That's probably the same as me. Yes. If you bring it up and you want me to be included, like you're having a conversation with me and I'm obviously expected to respond to it, I'm not going to just tell you what you want to hear. I don't do that. That's so fake. I hate that. It's just, I can't do it.
I can't. Yeah, I don't tell people what they want to hear. I tell them what they need to hear.
Yeah. Or well,
and a lot of times they'll come back to me later and be like, "Yeah, you're right." Like in that defeated kind of mentality because they went, they did it.
I will. I will generally say what I think, or I'll stay quiet or whatever. They don't normally come back and tell me what they think about what I said because they normally put a couple of posts in which I'll disagree with, and then they block me.
Oh, the old lady, she used to just get mad at me and be like,
yeah,
up. Like because I just have a big smile on my face, like, yeah, I was right. And then nobody likes to know it all and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I sometimes I do like sitting like Mr. Smug. It's great. Just now and again, you know.
I think we need to just lock those two in a room together and let them fight it out, and then fuck.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't reading that. I don't bother. No, it's like
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
That's why I'm single. I'm staying that way. I have
Mm.
freaking. I refuse to carry a phone, and my African wife.
I don't
She's
think
like, I'm bringing you a phone on Monday. I'm like, no. She's like trying to buy me a phone, make me so I have a phone. I'm like, no, I don't want.
no, leave it there.
I'm not against the idea of not being single, but I'm not searching for it, and that's important. If
Yep.
it like lands on me and I see that everything is like lined up, which is
Yeah, I
very
was gonna say the
rare,
stars
very
align.
very rare, because my list of standards are like, a lot of people see that as fucked up. I don't. I see that everybody should do that,
Oh
and
yeah.
like so that there's it's such a
That's how you
long
protect
list that
yourself.
almost no one fucking meets that criteria.
Well, I mean, mine wouldn't be super long. Like, it's not like based on vanity, but it comes down to characteristics. Like, are you an addict? Are you like gambling addict? Or do you drink alcohol all the time? Like, when I find out like they drink alcohol all the time or stuff like that, like that's an instant boom, I'm gone.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Like
Yeah.
any kind of real heart addictions.
You got to be,
thing. Yeah, you
because
just got to protect
you know what the
yourself.
future's going to look like.
Well, exactly, and that's what I mean. Like you've been
Yeah,
there,
we're not
like
dull.
either
Yeah,
seen
people are.
somebody
Yeah.
go down that rabbit hole, or you've done it yourself. And
But
experienced it.
as for standards for the person himself, I find that difficult to, apart from the obvious things like that. You know, in general, it's very difficult because everybody is so different, obviously. And
Oh yeah.
I've had
Well,
lots of
I mean, when
emails.
it comes down to boning, we're all pretty much the same. We all just want to get our rocks off.
Not
Yeah,
me. I'm the weird one in that sense.
And yeah, you like edging till the morning.
Well, there's a reason for that, because well, it's we obviously don't agree on this, but it's because I don't view sex as just like a getting your rocks off, so to speak. To me, it's like a means to convey emotional attachment, and because of
Oh,
that,
dude,
I
I
don't
used to get
I don't
crazy.
believe in like objectifying a body and using it for my own ends, which means I don't have sex casually, which also means like, well, what you said about just getting your rock, but that doesn't happen for me. It don't exist.
Well, a lot of people. I mean, that's the goal. Is just to
Right,
bust a
right.
nut.
I
I
would say
used to be like
more
that.
than a lot of people. I would say almost
I used to be
everyone.
like that. I
Yeah.
probably had about 500 women.
Oh, dude.
Mm.
Oh, I'm
And
around 36 or
it's
so.
very
Like that.
casual. I could have one in the morning and I could kick it out, and I could have another one in the afternoon and not give a shit about either one of them.
Yeah, I've done that actually. I've got.
And I
drunk
didn't care
with
what
one,
shape,
and then.
size, color, creed. I don't give a
Oh
toss.
yeah, I've been from petite to a little
Yeah.
saggy. Oh
I-
yeah, I mean, I don't mind some heavy hangers. You get those tits a swinging. Oh man, just
I don't know
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. I think I've only had maybe 8 total, and
Mm.
almost all were long distance, like long relationships.
oh, I've had all like I've lived.
I
with
had a long
multiple
distance
different women and
relationship
stuff like
once,
that.
and the woman said to me, she said, "I want to have sex," so I came in a jiffy.
Oh, dude, I'd have them like literally. We just like meet each other, and then I just end up in some bedroom with them and just sucking their brains out. Like,
Yeah, just kick them out. You know, didn't matter. I had
oh,
no
dude.
respect for them or
Sorry,
myself.
I said long distance. I didn't mean to say long distance. I meant to say long term relationship.
Oh,
They
okay.
were always like several years at least.
Oh,
Right.
see, mine would
Mm.
go for like 6 months or something like that. I guess I'd kind of get bored and go do my own kind of thing, and they get mad about it, and then they fucking
I
whatever.
I think that those are related. The belief that sex is just getting your rocks off,
Well, I mean, a lot of that
it
was
it it causes you to think that like there is no connection there, not completely, but I think there's less of it than if you were to think otherwise, and it
Oh
makes
yeah.
you sort of like, you get, what's the word, jaded. You just go like, oh, it's just fucking, and then it'll be like a couple of days, and then you're like, yeah, let's get something new. I
Yeah.
don't like that. It's just
Yeah,
not
I
for me.
don't, I wouldn't know.
I'll say, I guess it was
Mm.
like for me in the beginning, it's like kind of like this bonding thing. I remember this one girl, her and I just like literally would like make out all fucking day long, like in chaplets and shit. I was like 16, 15, and I'm like, like all day long and shit like that, and then we still fucking stuff like that. I've had like all my shit was like crazy shit was before 25, like probably around 22, up to about 22, 16 to 22.
Yeah, up to
Right.
about
Oh my-
30 for me.
And then I got with the ex-wife when I was 2009, and I was with her for 16 years roughly, on and off.
Now you're making me feel old again.
I know, dude. I feel old. Which is funny. Like, there's my team leader. She's like 27. Which here's a thing I'll tell you then about the a correlation I found between the Hispanic ladies. She's 27. Her husband's 30. He has gray hair all through his beard, his hair, and everything. I'm 10 years older than him, and I have like 4 gray hairs in my goatee. Barely any gray in my hair.
I've got a decent amount, but I like it. I like
It's like
the
an accent.
red and gray. Like, I just like the way it looks, honestly. I wouldn't if I were female, I would probably feel differently if I had like long hair and it had gray in it. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a girl just started. She's a couple years old.
I don't need to give a shit, Trobs.
I can tell she dyes the hell out of her hair because it is like coal black.
Yeah, I do.
But
I
that
mean,
correlation I found was I've talked to multiple Hispanic ladies. They got pregnant around 15, got married, and they've been married Muslim since that period. Very Catholic.
I've
we used to have,
I've noticed the same, pretty much that exact same correlation. And I've always had a sort of a thing, like not major, but like a kind of a more than your average, like the whole group of all females. Like, I have more of a thing for like Latinas for some reason. I don't know why.
I find them beautiful. Just their facial structure.
That's
like
part
their
of it.
skin
And
tone.
I think some of it also is they tend to be a little bit, on average, more shy. And I like shy girls. That's like one of my things.
Oh, see, now I got me some now there, like that spicy. Like I know the spicy ones. Like, I like those ones. That, like, they have an attitude. The one has a tongue ring. I mess with her all the time. Like, she's one of our inspectors. I got to come around and make sure everything's up to par. And she gets over there. So, like, usually she checks 4 bags. So, like, I'll throw a 5th one in there. She's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, you got to do 5 now." And then, like, every time, like, she'll come and help somebody new doing the scales, I'll be like, "Hey, put 5 in." She's like, "No, 4." And, like, now I mess with her saying about she's putting feathers in the bags. This is like, now she acts like she reaches in her pocket and, like, sprinkles them in the bag and shit. But, yeah, I've been hitting it off with her. Ms. Zelinka.
I can do fiery in certain contexts, but not all. So if for me the personality matches that fieriness, but one thing that I can't deal with is someone that has that fiery personality but is dumb as a fucking box of rocks, because those two don't go together.
Oh no,
Like,
she doesn't seem dumb. And her hair, that's why you say her hair. Her hair is literally like fire color. Like, it's this
you
orange
guys are
kind of,
just
like,
too
copper.
fucking fussy.
Hey, you know what?
I do have
standards.
I do have a lot of fucking standards. Like, most people tell me, like, dude, I hope you're cool with being single the rest of your life, because you'll never find someone that meets all those.
Like, Bianca really,
Uh.
she raised the bar up there. Like, now I want, like, basically that's the bar somebody's gonna have to meet up to. Like, I've seen everything with that woman, and I know her in a very
Was that your
deep
type,
level.
or did that become your type?
Well, see, now that's the thing I told her too, is like, I will fall for the person's personality, and then just their body type, whatever is what becomes attractive to me.
I said the same thing. In fact, in the past, I said I don't want to mention a name, but I told her this, and that's the truth. And they're like, "That's fucking bullshit." And I couldn't get them to fucking believe it, but it's the truth. Like,
Yeah, I've adapted from like liking like a big ass to liking nice petite, just perfect almost form.
well, I think what happens is it's a total package deal. You fall for a person, you develop love for that person. And what happens is your aesthetics shift based on that person, because that person becomes what you're looking for. In a way, it's a good thing, because it keeps you from deviating and fucking being a horn dog and cheating and shit.
I'm 100% loyal. Like, I would never cheat if I'm in a relationship with anybody. like any woman, I will never cheat. Or never worry about that ever happening.
Mm.
You have to
Like-
consider what cheating is as well. So people have different
That's
views
true.
on
Oh,
it.
I'm the same open. Like, if I'm even talking to them on like through social media, ask them, "Hey, what's up?" or something like that. Like, I'll be like, "Hey, yeah, see, I'm just talking to this person." Like, I'm fully transparent. Like,
I'm like
Yeah,
I don't
that.
have no
when
hiding up
I go to places.
Bianca was actually the one that convinced me of the morality of not having, if you're in a relationship, not having personal messages, because many people think like, who cares? That's nothing, like DMs. But
Oh no.
she convinced me that it's wrong, and so I've stuck by
I've
that
caught
ever
my ex-wife
since.
in multiples. Like, I actually went in and found the emails, and then I could reread what the messages were sent about "come pick me up, let's go fuck" and stuff like
Well,
that.
that's
It was-
different. What I'm saying is, surely we can agree that sometimes a dude DMs a woman and it's not about that. They're
Oh yeah, I've had
literally
that
just
too,
talking.
where like a dude messaged my before she's even my wife, and saying about getting a blowjob. She's like, "Hey, this dickhead just messaged me this," and she showed me.
Yes.
And I'm like,
Well, you're right, but that's also different because what
but then
I'm
we told his
describing,
old lady, and they got him in trouble.
well, what I'm describing is it's not sexual at all on any side. The man, the woman, whatever. There is no sexuality at all. That happens. Maybe it's not the most common thing in the world, but it happens. But I guess what changed my mind is that, like, when you're in a relationship, it's not just about what you know and you don't have anything to hide. It's about the way your significant other feels about doing that, even if you didn't do anything wrong.
What's your body
So,
language when you're around other women and so
well,
on?
there's that too. I've never had to hide that because I literally get tunnel vision when I'm in
Oh,
a
I'm very
relationship.
coy. Like, I don't like get close. There's none of that. Like,
See,
it's
I
me
will
even
sit with
trying.
Yeah, I don't even
Settle
look
down.
like I don't even
I
like glance like in a sexual, like none of that. It don't even
Yeah, there's
happen.
no body visual,
Yeah,
whatever scanning.
yeah, exactly.
I've flirted with plenty of women. I know plenty of women. I will go out and very rarely I'll go out, but I'll go and watch, say, a snooker tournament, and there'll be women there, and I'll sit there and have a chat with them and a laugh and a joke, and I'll come home and tell my missus everything that happened. It doesn't
Well, I
matter
mean,
a thing.
you're 80 some years, 81 now. So
That
I mean,
No, I'll
well,
flirt with them as well. I
so
have done.
that's
And they flirt with me.
71.
that's
No,
very rare for one.
we just it's. I think the word we're all looking for is trust. If you
Uh,
haven't got trust, you've got nothing.
I don't
If you
think
can't
I
trust a
don't
person,
know if that's what that is.
oh, I think so.
Like,
I think so. I think so.
so well, maybe it is, but I guess the way I would
She
word
can
it
go out and do
is
the same thing. I don't even think
yes,
about it.
maybe it is, but I guess this is just my opinion. But I think that a complete blanket trust, it's considered a positive thing, but it's not. Everything is a spectrum. You can go too far on anything, including trust. I don't think that's good. I don't think that you should just go. You can just go do whatever you want, stay gone, whatever. Like, do anything, don't care, complete trust. Like
Like,
that.
I've
No,
seen
that's
like
misrepresenting
like a
trust.
guy had a girlfriend. She's like, "Oh, I'm going on vacation with my girlfriends," and then all of a sudden, her ex-boyfriend's also going with the group and all that kind of shit. Like, no, that's the
If
end of
that
that.
happens
No, you miss.
and
No.
they think that I'm just cool with it because of trust, honestly, that's probably going to be the end right there. I'm not even going
Yep,
to talk to them. I'm not going to go, you shouldn't do that, because to me, that's such a big sign. I can never trust them again.
yep. There's
No,
I just pack
you're
their shit,
misrepresenting trust.
put it out for
I
them.
can trust my missus to go out with her friends and all that. I don't even have to ask her what happened on
So,
that night out.
right. So, okay. So
And her with me.
let me try to understand better. Hypothetically, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
trying to like piss you off or anything, but I need to know just so I can understand here. If your missus were to go out and you found out that she fucked some other dude, how would
She'd
you
be gone.
feel? Would you care?
She'd be gone or I'd be gone.
Okay, so that's interesting. So
No
it's
matter
not
what
that,
I
so
thought
it's
of her.
not that you don't give a shit.
No, I trust her.
That is so crazy. Like, I've never experienced that. Like it's not a bad thing. It's not what I described it as. You're right.
Well,
I
think
misrepresented you. You're right.
getting more to Mao's age, I think it's less of a concern than if your 20s and 30s.
Yeah, but it's been like
Maybe.
that for 25 years. So
Maybe
I wasn't
it truly
wasn't as
is
old as
that
I am
level of trust.
then.
Maybe you're right. It is
So
that.
your mid 40s, roughly.
But
when
what
you
I
get
would
married.
say is
Yeah.
that's something you have to build. I don't think it would be smart to reach that level of trust in a girl that you met and it's been like 5 years, for
Of
example.
course not.
No.
I don't think you should be even moving in with
I mean,
somebody before
as you
about
ju-
2 years.
As you just said, though, 25 years. I mean, you're going to have trust in each other after 25 years.
Yeah. That's all.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. You're right. It's such a difference from my experience and even what I normally talk to other people about that like I automatically got the wrong idea because I'm automatically framing it from my experience.
If I
So
couldn't trust her, I wouldn't be here. As simple as that.
It makes sense.
I have to. You have to trust. You got no trust, you got no relationship.
That's
You'd be
true.
fapping in a flat uptown.
Yeah.
But
Fact
I think the
Yeah.
difference is yours isn't just you have to, so you do it as like a defense mechanism. You just trust because if you don't, then you're
No, I
fucked or
can.
something. You
I can
trust
trust.
because you actually
Yes, I
built
can.
it. It's real. It's not you
Yep.
making shit up.
Yeah.
That's
and,
the big
and
thing.
because of that, you reciprocate by being the same.
Yeah, I'm
If
very
I wasn't
routine
trusted,
oriented. I like the same routine. I don't
if
like
I
breaking-
wasn't trusted, I would probably be untrustworthy.
Mhm.
No.
I
I'm
can
too
see
lazy to go cheat. So like there's no way I'm gonna put all that effort into trying to do anything. It's like
Yeah, good man,
it's
guys.
just
Yeah, fair
too
point.
much for effort for me.
Can't
And
be
all the
arsed.
drama. Fuck
Can't-
man. I
can't
go
be
jerk
arsed.
off and go to sleep.
For me,
Yeah.
it's like I can't break my moral standards and like I can't handle what it would mean, not to everyone, to me, what it would mean of who I am if I were to cheat. That's too much. I would honestly, this sounds crazy. I'd kill myself probably. I can't put like that is such a massive difference from my standards and morals.
It's
that
like
I
what
couldn't-
sakada or whatever the Japanese term where you commit suicide because you're so dishonored with
honestly, but I don't know if I'd call it honor. Maybe it is. It depends on how you define it.
like you broke your own kind of moral code kind of deal. So therefore, it's
Yeah, I guess you could call it that. You're right. I'm very strict.
What do they call it?
Like-
Moral fortitude or self-respect or something?
Well, it's the
I don't know.
opposite of moral relativism.
Yeah.
And a lot of like theists will say that all atheists have moral relativism. That's not fucking true. It's one thing that some atheists are believe in objective morality, some believe in subjective morality, some believe in a mix of the two, like me. But it's a whole different thing to have moral relativism to where it changes depending on what suits you. That's not morality. That's you.
I think it must be partly that, surely.
Well, I think it's a bad thing. If you change your moral code constantly, depending on what suits you, you're going to you're going to become Donald Trump. And everything you do becomes good in your own head.
You think?
Yes, because
I'm not so sure about that.
that's what moral relativism is. You change your morals because it betters you in some way. Like you're going to get rich. You can fuck other people, and like normally that would be considered wrong. But because
Sure, that's on a personal, one person individual level, rather than on a group level.
Yeah. What the hell? My damn stream started again on my YouTube.
what?
Oh, it started
Double
again.
Screen.
Mama Dingo has been timed out for 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
I watched it for a while, like I said. Well, I didn't watch the whole thing because I was having a conversation and I can't do both. But in between, you could probably see me. You could probably, like, people watching this afterward, you can probably see it in my face because you guys are talking and my brain's like my fucking mouth's open, like I have no brain and I'm like reading, and you guys are talking and I'm not registering anything.
My apologies. I thought I was boring you.
No. It's because it's
I nearly took my
honestly,
shirt off.
it's honestly because I can't do two things at one time. So if I'm focusing on something
that's fair
else,
enough.
I'm not
Yeah.
hearing you.
Yeah.
We'll show him your titty tassels next week, Mal.
Yeah. Okay.
But by the way, that's not that. That is not permanent. That was a 24-hour timeout. Just to be clear, I don't want to give you the wrong impression.
Yeah. Now back to my little point before you rip me a new one. The relative bit, it has to be relative. Because if you go somewhere else to a different culture, that same thing is going to be completely moral.
So, okay, that's not what I meant. Maybe I used the wrong wording there. Not relative, but like, okay, what do you call it when you constantly change it? Like, you can have relative morality, but still hold concrete moral beliefs that you don't change. What I mean is when people constantly change their own morals.
Base morals and arbitrary morals?
Maybe.
Base morals, you're assuming everybody.
Well, that's like don't kill, don't steal.
Well, no. I'm not saying that someone else should agree with my morals. I'm saying that other people should have their morals and they should not break their morals. They should adhere to them.
But then
Personal
they
morals.
they're going to change anyway as things change.
Well, that's
as your society around you changes.
Well,
I disagree with that because society should not impact your morality in any way, shape, or form.
But
not my
like you should feel guilty, like even knowing stealing is wrong.
So I suppose then your morality comes into your conscience rather than most other things.
Well, you get a feeling. You just know you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, your conscience.
Well, some of that is genetic. Or at least it's predispositions brought on by genetics. And we've learned, at least in the last 10 years, there's a massive amount of what we thought was learned that is not. It's actually genetic. But that doesn't mean that it's like programmed, like these are your morals. It just means that you're given a nudge in that direction, I guess.
So then if even with your genetics, we're all evolving. That's going to change.
Yes, but that's over the course of thousands of years. That's not going to happen like tomorrow I changed. Like today, I don't believe in casual sex. Tomorrow, oh, well, let's just go fuck 20 people. And then the next day, casual sex is bad. Like that's what I'm talking about.
I think that kind of opinion ranks alongside you can't change a duck into a crocodile tomorrow. Over evolution, I think that works the same way there. It doesn't make any sense, you know.
But I think we're also talking about two different things, and I'm having a hard time explaining what I mean by the whole.
That's okay. I can't help having an IQ of 80.
It's not your IQ.
Draw pictures.
It's basic understanding, like programmed into our DNA. Like animals have this kind of thing, like knowing what to eat or how to survive and stuff like that. It's just a natural.
Yes,
I knew animals have no problem eating their exes young.
Well, I mean, why are you gonna let it go to waste? I mean,
do they understand morality at all?
No, animals can't have morality because they don't have complex consciousness, which means all
chimpanzees?
They have. Maybe you could make a case for extremely intelligent animals, but on the
Dolphins,
whole,
probably
maybe yes. But on the whole, they have intuition, and what that means is it's system one. It's automatic. It's what we do when we breathe or we. Yeah, but so that's all they have. In order to be our conceptualization of good and bad, you have to have the capacity for system two thinking, which is complex thought. If all you do is what you're wired to do, like most dogs, cats, etc.,
instinctual,
Yes, it's all instinctual, which means there is no good or bad. They can't. They operate on a whole different
Well,
they're
kind of.
amoral.
Like a dog, when you scold a dog and they know they did something bad, and then if they do it again and you go to catch them, they know, like they automatically know they did
Well,
something
so
bad.
what you're seeing is they knew that they did something that you as the human authority figure don't like.
It's a learned behavior rather than
yes.
a
They don't
morality.
feel
Learn
bad.
morality.
They don't feel bad like we feel bad. They just notice the association
They
between
just
them
don't want
doing
you to
that
be
and
unhappy
how
with them. Yeah.
exactly. It's an association with the reaction of what
Try the
happens
same
when
thing
they
with a
do
cat.
Oh, yeah, cats.
Cat will give you a fucking slap.
It's why I like them so much. They have very established boundaries, and they're very
They don't
independent.
give a, they don't give a shit.
I love my favorite cats that I've ever had are the ones that are like, I'm like, oh, you're such a little fluffy, and they fucking rip my fucking arm open.
see,
Those are my favorite cats.
I
No
have
time
had
for that.
cats where I could literally just sling them up around my neck and they just lay there, like they're just, you could throw them almost anywhere, over your shoulder, on your lap. They just
Nah, I got no
most
time for
docile
No.
big babies.
So
fluffy.
I've had that, but I don't like them as much. I don't dislike them, but I love the ones that have very clear boundaries that tell you when they don't want to be petted. Like the ones that are so clingy, I don't know why. It's just not my thing.
I've always had the best results with male cats. Female cats tend to be the more boundaried ones.
Yeah. I've had a similar experience.
that. Yeah, you
most
want
of
to try
the
that with
males
a
I've
fucking
had-
jaguar.
Well, and the cats I would always
See how you get on with that. Oh, I
I'd
love
always
these
raise them
cats. We've got
from
strict
kittens too.
boundaries.
So like
Fuck's
they
sake.
knew me from basically first few
Did-
weeks of life all the way.
Yeah, but the only reason you like them like that is because they only grow to about 9 inches or a foot long. As I said, try it with a fucking jaguar and see how you get on. Like, it's like,
Oh, I mean,
no,
I wouldn't mind
just
having a Maine
wankers.
Coon. I talked to
They're born
Bianco. Her and I
wankers.
both wanted a Maine Coon.
Yeah. Oh, those coon cats are lovely, you know.
I
Yeah,
really
they're
want.
huge.
I've never had an attempt. I couldn't even foster one. I really want to just spend some time with a Maine Coon for a little while.
They are awesome. I've only seen videos of them. We don't get any of them.
Majestic.
Just brilliant.
They're so awesome.
That's a proper cat.
I like Siamese too. I think they're one of the most intelligent, and I haven't had one of those either.
They all the Egyptian cats, like the ones that still have fur or whatever, but they're like the all elegant looking cats.
Yeah.
The one Corella Deville had.
Mhm.
I've had plenty of pussies, but no cats.
Like I admit I have a little bit of some cat bigotry because
Yeah.
I've seen one of those fucking sort of what Gadwin went into, the ones that don't have fur, and I am repulsed by that shit.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I try my best to look past it, but they're it's fucking wrinkled all over.
Egyptian
Looks like a
Egyptian
damn
cats. Are
naked
they?
mole rat.
It's ones that have absolutely no fur at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
think they're.
the
I think
hairless
they're Egyptian.
something.
Mm.
No,
I can't
is
remember.
it?
Yeah.
Well, the Egyptian Persians have like a yellow hair. It's like a yellow fur.
Yeah,
But they have like a black ear tips, I think, and black nose. Like the features, I think, have black.
Yeah,
black
I forgot
tipping
what
on
they're
'em.
called.
Yeah, that's Persian.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess it'd be a Persian cat from Persia. But
Yeah, that would
I
work.
mean, it's close enough.
Yeah, sure. I think I can't remember what they call. Is it like I think Egyptian or something? Sphinx. Is it Sphinx or I can't remember now. Something like that, anyway. Yeah.
Is there a sphinx that's actually a type of cat? I thought that was just
Yeah,
some sort of god or something.
Yeah, I thought that was like a hybrid between a human and a cat.
Yeah, that's it. But maybe there is a sphinx that's an actual cat too. I don't know.
It's it's a bald cat.
It's a lion's body with a man's head or whatever. I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe it is the one we're talking about. That's the Egyptian bald thing.
Sphinx cat, yeah. They got no hair.
Like
Well,
what
I'm
it
The
would.
fucking thing I got called Google.
I
Go
can't do
what?
that while also talking, or my brain will explode.
Error 504. The Sphinx. Fuck yeah, it's called the Sphinx. The most famous and widely recognized hairless cat breed.
There you
So
go.
what matters to me is, did humans make that shit just because it was something they thought was cool?
I think something.
Well, being in the desert, I could see its benefits. I mean, it's
Yeah.
easy not to overheat.
Yeah, well, I'm fine with it if it's naturally occurring, but if people made that, I'd be pissed as fuck.
No, I think it just kind of happened
Like, did you know that like what the
and it was
teacup,
selected for.
those
Or
teacup
originated in
chihuahuas?
Russia.
Oh,
Oh,
teacup.
really?
Yeah, I've
The
seen that.
teacup
breed.
chihuahuas have brains that are too large for their skulls, and they're in pain almost constantly. All because humans thought it would be fucking cute. You know how fucked up that is?
Is it?
Well, they were used as rat dogs too. They'd go in holes and kill rats.
True.
And cephalus or some fucking thing like that. Yeah, yeah. Like the head is kind of bulged out. Like, never affect me. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah, most of those hairless cats all come from like Russia and Ukraine.
Okay.
It's called the Sphinx.
I bet they
suppose-
were fucking drinking vodka, and they're like, "Hey, dude, let's try to make a bald cat."
The kittens typically range for around 2,000 to 5,000, depending on the breeder and pedigree.
Why the fuck would you spend $5 on those damn things? They're like don't get me wrong, I love animals and I try my best, but like they're grotesque looking. It's like, whoa.
Subjective.
It is, you're right. But to me,
We need to stop like the puppy mills, though. The kitten mills and puppy mills where people are just breeding these animals to make profits.
I
Well,
think that we
that's,
need to stop the whole like
Pet
PetSmart,
trade.
all this shit. It needs to go because it is
Yeah.
fucking evil.
Is
Not
it-
to mention, to me, like that's beside. Like most people would agree with they're evil, but even outside of that, I don't agree with the way that humans take animals and make profit off of them as if they're owned things. Pets should not be owned things. They should be part of your family. That you shouldn't buy one. It's like so fucked to me. I don't like it.
Yeah, the breeding and inbreeding and things like that. That's how the Frenchies got to where they are, by
Yeah.
having bad breathing, bad fur, bad skin, bad digestion, blah blah blah. All these struggle things that they have is because
Like
of all the inbreeding.
I was gonna say that sounds like their English royal family.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, they're like Frenchies, yeah.
Damn Habsburgs.
But that's a big problem. I can't. They're looking at ways of banning breeds like that in our country.
Yeah, they're talking about like pugs, Frenchies.
Yeah.
And there's some
English
other ones.
bulldogs, all those kind of
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
All the ones that have the sinus problems.
But then if they met our little Frenchie guy, they would be, he's having a great life.
Frenchies are cute as hell, but yeah, it's something we need to kind of stop the whole
But
breeding of.
I think the breeding thing has to go. Yes, I agree with that totally. I don't like it. No.
Because I think California here banned all pet breeders basically.
Hmm.
You can only get like
Okay.
rescues from shelters now.
Right. Okay. Yeah, nothing wrong with that anyway.
Yes, use up the dogs already in circulation kind
Yeah,
of deal.
there's plenty of them. Loads of them. Yeah.
And I mean, you still have ones that are being made. Like people's two dogs get loose, or one gets loose, gets into the other's yard, and then
There's
now the puppies.
also the whole drug thing, all that. When you make something illegal, it just causes a black market to fill the gap for if there's a demand for it.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
will be
underground,
people.
yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Pitbulls
And
shit
the
like that.
problem is that'll have like zero regulation. I don't know. There's probably little now, but there will be none if it's
That's
like
where the
black
fighting
market.
dogs have gone, isn't
Which
it?
nowadays it's so much
Pit
easier
bulls.
to just monitor everything. They just gotta go into like Facebook and shit like that, search, and then see people trying to sell the shit. And
Yeah, the fighting dogs have gone that way, haven't they? Underground.
yeah, you
They're
don't really
banned here.
dog fighting much anymore. I mean, it happens, I'm sure, but it's not like a top priority for anybody that really.
Okay.
It's one of those kind of barbaric things that kind of gone away with. Cockfighting's still around too in some rare spots.
it's around, but it's not nearly as big as it used to be. But I think the government doesn't need to do too much, because all you'd have to do, there's a lot of people who think like I do, more than a lot of people realize. All you have to do is get rid of repercussions. Say, okay, there's a person that's running a fucking dog fighting ring or whatever. Make it to where I can go murder their ass free of any sort of repercussions, and they will never do that shit again. Guarantee it.
But like citizen justice, basically.
That's what I mean. But only on certain things. Like, it doesn't
Terms.
mean you can just go murder random people. It means if it is proven and you can show
Without
evidence.
problem.
Yes. But if you have that and you have evidence that he was in fact running a fucking like dog fighting ring or something, and I went and put bullets in his face, I am completely free. I have amnesty on any charges. If that were to happen, then the government don't have to invest resources, because there's enough crazy fuckers that love animals like me that don't give a fuck and will do it.
But then you're gonna have vigilantes going out just hunting these people down. And
Yes,
then making mistakes.
And there would also, of course, be backlash, and then there would be like, because there's some money at least in that, they would spend money to try to hire mercenaries and shit to kill people like me. So I don't know if it would work or not, but
I
whole
can't
nother
see that
industry.
So how does that fit into a moral landscape?
it's subjective, of course. But for me, I don't believe so. A lot of people disagree with me on this, but I'll always firmly stand by my statement. There's no such thing as a bad thing happening to a bad person. And what that means for me is if someone's an absolute piece of shit, spends their entire life fucking other people over, don't give a shit about anyone but themselves, anything can happen to them. The worst thing you can imagine, and that's a positive thing. I don't care. And I see that as moral. I know you disagree.
I think we know where I stand on that one. Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
Well, you can
Yep.
talk about it if you want to. I mean,
No,
you
no,
don't have to
good
hold
time.
back.
No. I don't have to go through the whole thing apart.
Hang on, let me
from-
drag out the dead horse.
Yeah.
Got your bat ready?
I don't ride horses. In fact, Austin, since you brought that up, I feel exactly the same about horses being ridden, like cowboys and shit. I feel exactly the same. They're not ours. They don't belong to us. We shouldn't be fucking like jumping on them and fucking pulling reins and shit and making them do what we want.
Some of them like doing that, actually. Some of them like just working.
Maybe
winning prizes for making the horse do all
Like
the tricks. that you
draft
want to do.
horses, they love that. To them, that's just like they get to just pull and just. Rah.
I would
Like
have to. I would
they're
have to
breed
do
for-
some research into it. If I was convinced that they truly enjoy it, and it's one thing to enjoy it, it's another to be conditioned to find pleasure in something by
They're not
humans,
conditioned
and that's
for it.
not the
They-
same thing.
They bred for it.
Yeah, they're bred for it. Their whole breed is literally.
The
meant
whole
for
breed
doing
is
that.
like a racehorse, for
Like
example.
they just want to pull. Yeah, exactly. Like a racehorse just wants.
They
to
just
fucking
want to run. They bred for it. That is
Yeah,
what
that-
they
that's-
for.
that's
as long
genetics.
as long as well, for one, I don't think we should fuck with genetics, but since it's already done, I'm cool with it if there's absolutely nothing being done to the animal that it doesn't like. And I don't mean sexual shit.
I mean,
Aw.
it's just like racing dogs.
No.
Racing dogs. Like you have greyhounds.
I was
run
getting
at
interesting then.
stuff.
No, yeah, but
horse
the
races.
race horses have been bred for how long? 10 years, and they are
Appaloosas.
selectively bred to race, to run,
Mustangs.
and they love it. You put a sprinting horse in the box, like they have the boxes where they put all the horses in the start of the race. Put a sprinter horse in there, and it can't wait to get out because they just love it. That's what they bred to do.
And then
Whether
they
you
get
like that or
adrenaline
not,
from it.
that is the fact.
Well, so
Yeah.
long as well, that's not their whole life.
They don't know any
that's-
different.
Right. Well, that's not their whole life, though. That's specifically when they're doing that. And
Yes, the race horses.
and
yeah.
if that is what they enjoy, that's great. They should let them do that. Great. No
I don't
problem.
think I don't really have a choice of whether they enjoy or not. I think it's just the way they are.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, if
like,
it's a
do
win,
I
if
enjoy
it's-
eating or not? I just eat.
If
Well,
it's a
like you're explaining that
win-win,
kind of
then I'm
consciousness where
right,
they can
right.
only focus on
In that
basic.
particular instance, I have absolutely no problem with it. If that's true, I don't know for sure, but you guys seem to know more about it than I do, so I'll take your word for it.
I used to study horses a bit for making money, racing, horse racing. I was
There's a
actually
lot of them
quite,
around here.
I
My
was
uncle
quite
had
good at
horses.
it. But
I
I've
could
ridden horses quite a bit.
I could see me doing that if I got used to the horse, developed a relationship, like a connection, like a this is my friend type thing, and it enjoyed me like riding
I
and
think
shit. Then
I
it
think
would
you
that would
should
be different.
experience some of the things I've worked on a horse ranch and dairy farm. So like I've got to experience both of those kind of.
So with the horse thing, there's possibility. I'm just being honest. With the dairy farm, you'll never win me over. Not a chance. Like, uh, we can agree to disagree on that, and I can be
I would say it'd
polite.
be a
But
small family dairy farm, not like one of your big industry ones, but like a small family. They
then
produce
there,
a lot of the milk.
then okay, that's a possibility. But it would have to be one of those that costs a lot because they literally don't send off like males even to other industries for meat. They actually there's very few that do this, but they don't kill any. They don't sell like the calves for veal. They don't keep even some of the males and then sell them off for like meat
Well,
later.
nowadays the genetics is so good they can almost guarantee female. Like I'll miss like the dairy farm I worked at. They're all artificially inseminated. Doctor comes and it artificially inseminates all the cows. There's no bull.
I knew that they were artificially inseminated, but I didn't
Not all of them
know.
though. Like at all farms, some farms still use a bull where they'll put a bull in the pasture, but that can break the hips of the cows and stuff like that and actually injure
Yeah,
them.
but
yeah,
I didn't.
many years ago, we used to have 7 bulls on the farm, all different
They're
types.
mean. Bulls can
Some of
hurt
them are
you. They're
massive.
yeah.
I
They're talking
enjoy
3,000
it. I
pounds.
know it sounds like I'm like against my own people, but anytime I know you guys don't see this the same way, but anytime I get a story out that's like grizzly bear destroys a poacher in Africa, I'm fucking leaping. I'm
Fuck
like,
'em.
fucking kill that piece of shit.
Oh yeah, the lions eating
Yeah,
people
yeah.
and shit like that. Like
And I also feel the same. It's not the same. I'm not going to pretend like it's the same thing, but I feel the same when like a bull fucks up a human.
Yeah.
When it's like like animals do not exist for us to extract their shit. That's not like our thing. Like people like to act
course
like
it's not.
that's what we're here for. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Like
No, I agree with that.
so
No.
if you get fucked up, I see it as justice. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember a 5 foot high Aberdeen Angus bull. They're not big, they're about 5 foot high at the shoulder. And it chased my father all around the farm. In the end, he had to climb up into the rafters, and this fucking thing was trying to knock the pillars down to get him.
Had a ring in the nose.
Yeah, or just a piece of work, this thing was. Yeah. And then you have a Chardonnay bull, like 6'6" at the shoulder, docile as fuck. We had a 9-year-old.
Giants.
A 9-year-old farmer's girl helping it to inseminate a cow. She nearly drowned. She nearly drowned in it. Need I say more? And she didn't give a toss either. She's about 9. Yeah.
Dude, I would have had a field day in that fucking bull spoot.
Oh,
See, I had a
hell,
great
women
time
in
when
that
I worked
shit.
on dairy farm. I mean, the milking parlor only did about 63 cows, I think, at a time. So you only had about 60 or so in actual production at a time. Then you have the dry cow barn where the cows that are done producing sit. Then we had a whole goat thing inside the barn, so I'd take care of a bunch of baby goats. And then there was also sheep that had across the road or by the strawberry patch, take care of the lambs and the sheep, shearing and stuff like that. Then also I did produce. It grew like 300-foot long rows all the way up the one hole, about
Yeah,
an eighth of a mile or so along the road.
I think
It's
we
all
had
produced
200
peppers,
200
tomatoes.
cows. Yeah. I think we had 200 cows on that.
Well,
That
we
was
had
in
all
a
the steers. All the steers were down front, so they had big pasture, and any of the males they got put out into the pasture, and then they were raised up to be beef. So that'd take like 5-6 years to get to roam around, eat all the grass they want, and they're castrated.
That's fucked up.
That's what steer means. Steer means they've been
Yeah.
castrated. A bull means they still have their balls. Cow means actually a breeding mother.
Mhm.
I think we had about 200 cows on ours.
A
But that was
heifer,
like
dry cow, or
it
one
was
that
in
hasn't.
sorry.
Yeah,
Isn't
heifer's one that hasn't been bred yet. He
Yeah,
hasn't
that's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Does that mean they don't have the udders and shit? Does that only show up once they're
Wait, what? Yeah, the udders are there. They just don't become enlarged. And
okay?
see, Holstein cows are of certain breed to where they produce excessive amounts of milk
Fucking
whenever they do. Now, there's breeds where they don't get the giant udders because they're not a breed that produces excessive amounts of milk. So if Holsteins aren't milked, they actually can get mastitis and many udder related illnesses and stuff.
On industrial farms, they almost always do, and to prevent it, they use up to 70% of all antibiotics. They're not used for humans; they're used for farm animals.
I'll see here when we did things, any cow that's on any kind of medicine gets pulled off the line, and their milk is not allowed to go anywhere into the milk tank.
Well, that's good, but it's not good that we use antibiotics on them because that is like the breeding grounds for the next big.
Well, a lot of them got away from that. Like the chicken place, like all the chickens that come into the place are antibiotic free, growth hormone free, and use vegetarian feed.
So I'll say what I said before because this is what I believe. I think that your experience has been on smaller farms because the big industrial, this has not changed. Like
The company I work for now, this chicken company, is the largest of its certain kind in the United States.
I'd have to look into that.
It's kosher.
So anytime I've done digging, like any of the big name industrial places have made claims that of sort of what you're saying, but then someone who's like an animal activist goes in there and has video evidence that they're lying.
I a lot of those, I'm skeptical of those video people just kind of break into somebody's place and be like, look what I found.
Well, I
Yeah, I
don't
mean-
believe they like literally set it up to like frame them.
Like if you go get some samples of feed and stuff like that, because that's where the antibiotics and stuff would be. It's in the feed and the water. So if it's applied into the water system, then they drink it up. That's how you get the antibiotics into them. That's how I did with mice when I worked at the rat farm and raising mice.
I
That's
don't
how
know.
I medicated them.
I don't know
And then
specifically how they did it.
the growth hormones would be in the feed. So I mean,
Mhm.
and most places are on a pretty strict diet. So like there's chicken house right at the end of my road here, like right where I live. He grows for a specific farm. You're contracted basically. You're providing the space for their chickens to come in. They provide the feed basically. Their order of feed, whatever the mix is, gets delivered automatically. You're just to take care of them, make sure they make the 3 months lifespan to get sent to the factory.
So, okay, I pulled it up just to get the actual because I couldn't remember. Approximately 66 to 80% of all antibiotics sold in the US are used in animal agriculture.
Oh, I'm sure, but a lot of times those animals, like dairy products, like those cows have to be removed from the line. So anytime you have a cow that would become ill that needs antibiotics, their milk, they still get milked, but their milk gets just thrown away, or like in our case at the dairy barn, it got given to the cats.
Right. My problem isn't that they're contaminating their milk with it. The problem is this causes
It can
like
create
many,
pathogen.
yes,
like,
many experts are saying this is the next, like coronavirus isn't shit. This is the breeding grounds for the next big thing that we cannot stop.
But it was more that humans taking too many antibiotics. So
no, they're worried. They're worried about livestock in that exact same way.
Too. Humans taking too many antibiotics can actually
That's
create
true.
so our bodies can generate these illnesses like Black Death that's antibiotic resistant.
That's true.
To be fair, with some of the women I've been with, I could use a few antibiotics.
Yeah, some mouse
and a tetanus jab.
Tetanus is nasty. That shit. Like people say vaccines don't help anything, and tell them go get tetanus once. They're showing some picture of people who got tetanus.
Yeah, well,
yeah. If you don't think vaccines work, good fucking luck.
This goes back into me saying there's no such thing as a bad thing happening to a bad person. So those people tend to be like hardcore fucking extreme alt-right people, let them die. That's natural selection.
Yeah,
let them
I'm that
believe.
same way.
Fuck it, like they're not
You
good
have
people.
you have people
Well, it's
like
like
that in
people
your
that-
government.
Well, yeah, we got people that pray things away.
You
like,
have people
literally
like that in your
pray themselves
government.
better. Well,
Yeah,
you die because
it-
you didn't pray hard enough.
Let them die.
They have
That's what I say.
they've actually done that, haven't they? Why did they go? Was it Cuba or somewhere?
I don't
They're
think
convinced.
I don't think they actually believe. I think they're using the power of Christianity because of the influence on so many people to get away with shit. So, like, Trump is obvious. He's obviously not a Christian. He hasn't even fucking read anything in the Bible, and he pretends to be just so he can gain power, and that's what he's doing.
What's
but
influence? Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
what's her name? Paula White, an evangelist.
Yes,
She's
and
fucking
that's
mental.
yes, but that's only because there's enough fucking, like, again, we talked about it earlier. Most of like Trump's base is like poor white, like hick people, right? Like me. So like these people automatically jump on board with this hardcore fucking fundamentalist religion shit. So those crazy people that we see are what keeps him in office. Those people are like, fuck yeah, it's about time. Like, it's so backward. But I don't actually believe they believe.
It's very to an outsider looking in from somebody like myself who doesn't know much about your country. It's very much what was the film called? Squeal like a pig, boy.
Deliverance.
Yeah, it's that. That's what it looks like.
It kind of is, but to be fair, those people are pretty much concentrated in the South, and it's not even everyone in the South.
Yeah, you just go back and drive about 2 miles from Robstown to find that.
In which case, who is this Paula White, your evangelist? Isn't that the same thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
they're all over the South.
Oh, there you go. See,
Go down to like
that's what
Raleigh,
it looks like to us.
Raleigh, North Carolina. Raleigh, North Carolina is the most Christian city in the United States of America. That's
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Carolina.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you're living in like Christian paradise, Charles.
The weird thing is Raleigh is like blue. What the fuck?
Well, Christianity really is left wing. It's
that's true.
CIA op that really turned it to where it praises billionaires and the
That's
rich.
true. So I guess they're like real Christians in Raleigh. Actual
Maybe.
Christians, maybe. I don't know.
I had a
haven't-
cousin
I
that
haven't met
lived down there. She just moved back. She used to sell Mary Kay and shit down there.
them. Now I don't want to go to Raleigh.
Oh yeah, you do.
I wouldn't want to see
gotta
a
go
picture
find you a
of all
nice
the people
Christian
in the
girl.
White House.
I
No?
could never, ever, I couldn't even pretend to date a Christian. No chance. Like, have you met me? Like every day, like Kat was Muslim, and I did my best to just never broach the topic. It's not possible with
Can't
me
do it,
because,
can you?
well, atheism is such a thing that I care about. I can't not talk about it.
No, you
So
can't do
it fucking, we were constantly arguing, but a Christian's even worse to me. Like, I don't know why. I think it's because I know more about Christianity, so I have more ways to attack it, I guess.
I just was told that at work the other day because some girl was saying about shit, and I brought up different things, and it's like, "Wow, you're doing a lot for being an atheist." And I was like, "Well, atheists tend to know more about these things than religious people."
Well, it sounds arrogant, but it's also factually true.
Well,
They
we know
do
a
tend to know more.
broader, more
Yes.
variety of about
because you're
different
not cherry
religions.
picking.
Well, that
Well-
and because most every religion, you'll notice one thing in common. They teach their adherents to not question, to not
Yeah.
think. It's the opposite of what atheists tend to do. And that's not just an arbitrary thing. That's literally shapes who you are and how you think in life.
And show me an apologist or an evangelist who isn't lying. One, please. Just one.
Well, hold on. So I believe that
No,
our
Lane Craig.
evangelists. No, I believe that. No, that's not what I was going to say.
Oh, right,
This
bollocks.
is
Yeah.
semantics. So
Okay.
personally, I think it's not a lie if they believe what they're saying, and I do believe there
Of course it
are
is.
crazy fucking televangelists that actually believe what they're saying. So you couldn't really say they're lying.
They are lying. Well, they may not know they're lying.
That's my point. A lie has to be intentional. You can't lie by accident.
No, okay, an untruth.
Okay, you could say that.
Now, diphtheria, we give babies diphtheria shots to prevent them from getting diphtheria.
I don't know what that is. I've heard of the thing before, but I don't know what it is.
That's one of the baby. I was asking about what was in the tetanus shot. There's something else with the tetanus shot whenever you get one. I just can't remember what the fuck it is.
Well, you got to
combination.
worry. There's a lot of vaccines you got to worry about with babies, but the biggest thing is you got to make sure that Maxie is nowhere around them.
Yeah, true. Well, she might even eat the baby.
I think there's a vaccine. I think there's a vaccine for her, isn't there?
It's raw, isn't it?
No, she'll be like, "Oh, I hope that it's a Christian so that I can take off the tip for them."
Oh, Jesus. That's so fucked up. Like, if people actually knew how Jews do freaking circumcisions,
No, don't
they
do
take
it.
it off with their lips.
Yes, actually, that's what that is what somehow made me think of that. And I watched it off Kyle Kalinske, and he's like, "I swear to you, this is not clickbait." And he kept saying it because it sounds so crazy. And he's like, Jewish people were caught literally in the States licking the tip of the fucking penis. And it's like, I'm not making this up, because even I was like, dude, that's some bullshit.
They cut the skin and then remove it with their lips.
Yeah.
And so people were trying to sue them because that's like, you can't do that according to law. And the fucking Trump administration tried to fucking like literally take up for people sucking baby dicks. Like, that's literally what the fuck they're doing. And well, Trump is like, that's cool. That's cool.
This tradition goes back.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's still sucking a baby dick.
Yep.
Having a stupid tradition where you cut the skin of a baby's dick and then you take it with your lips, like
yeah. I thought you were defending them. I thought you were like, well, this is a tradition.
It just explains how stupid humans are. That they've been doing this for about 2,500 years of
and yet before they're born, see, God made them in His image, and as soon as they're born, they want to cut a bit off it. What the fuck's that all about?
Which, you know what's funny? I always thought that, like, right-wingers are bringing up about genital mutilation. They're mutilating the genitals of children. How many of you were circumcised? That was genital mutilation, you dumb fuckers.
Yeah, but you can never get through to them because they go, that's not genital mutilation. That's doing what
well,
God
they
wants.
want to go. They want to go to one of these religious places in.
Oh,
Africa.
I know you're factually right, but I'm saying they will never see it that way. Like, you can't get through.
You need to show them a picture of people in Africa cutting fucking fannies off with a bit of blunt stone while the little girl's sitting on a bench, and then sewing it up so it's nice and tight for her husband. And then when she goes to have a baby, unsew it. And then when she has the baby, sew it back up again. I've seen all this shit.
That's weird.
If they think that's not mutilation, there's something fucking wrong with them.
That's pretty fucked. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, you can look that one up. It doesn't take long. It's not nice. Yeah,
I don't want to see it. I'll read it.
No, I don't want to fuck it either. No. Fuck that. Jeez.
We're all circumcised, aren't we?
Yep, I am.
Yep.
Yeah.
I kind of so in practice, I think it's barbaric and fucked up. It happened to me already, so I really can't do anything about it. But I like it aesthetically. I think it looks good.
You like the helmet?
Yes, I do. It reminds me of like a fucking Roman going around like fucking taking on the Gauls and shit or something.
Huh. Mine looks like a button mushroom.
To me, like, I'm sure this is a lot of this is it's one of the fallacies. I can't remember what it is, but it's because I've been like used to it. It's like a certain type of bias. That's why I believe that. But probably if people didn't start doing that in the first place, there wouldn't be anything else. So it'd be just attractive to have a fucking skin flap. But because I've been subjected to it my whole life, That fucking skin flap looks fucking weird to me, like an alien or some shit.
Yeah,
Like, isn't that how you feel? It's
like an
fucking
anteater.
weird.
It's just it looks weird.
Yeah, but we wouldn't feel that way if that's all we ever knew.
Because it's
I've
not
only got a
normal,
3 skin anyway.
But there's pros and cons, honestly, on both sides.
No, there's not.
No.
There
No
is.
mutilation. The end.
No, there is.
Stop mutilating kids,
There are
babies.
pros to being.
Nah.
They say it
circumcised.
was.
No.
They
Don't
say
tell
it
me
was
it's
to stop
cleaner or more
urinary tract
hygienic.
infections, but that's very
I don't
negligible.
know about that, but it's absolutely proven that it's easier to keep clean.
Oh yeah.
Like for sure.
I've heard of people have like cheese basically built up under that skin, like nasty.
Yes.
Like
Now you could
That's
say
not
you
because
could,
it's not easier to clean. That's because they don't fucking clean it.
yeah, that's
no,
because they're nasty.
no, well,
Yeah,
they
we've
could,
got showers and taps.
they could
and,
they could be nasty, but it is easier to clean. Like it doesn't take a big imagination to understand why.
You just
You've
got
got
to
all
it
this
doesn't take-
shit, like
it doesn't
Yeah.
take a fucking college degree or a course in how to keep clean to clean it either.
that's true. Well, you could
Very
say you could say
no.
that's negligible. Who really cares
Yeah,
about that?
and
But-
even so, you're still mutilating babies. That's enough for me. Thanks. No.
is Odd uncircumcised? It's like he got defensive all. So he's like, bullshit.
Odd's
Don't you shower
Australian.
daily?
And most likely he's not circumcised. Like most Europeans.
I'm just kidding. But it seemed that way because
It says easier to clean than brush your teeth. So, I'm sure he's an anteater.
Oh, I didn't see
Oh,
it.
we missed it.
Oh, Shroud of Audi. Is that what you? Oh, wait. As if yeah, you did.
Shroud of body.
It's funny though.
No, just stop mutilating babies. The end. In
I agree.
religious,
I agree.
religious, all this clean this and clean that, and no, that's bullshit. It's religion. Just stop fucking mutilating babies. Have you seen how they do a lot of that shit? They put the baby in a little rack so he can't fucking move. No, bollocks to that.
Well, you
Well,
don't like the slip.
there's more than one way that they do it, so it depends.
Of course,
More
that,
than one way
there's
to circumcise
there's always
a baby.
plenty of ways to do it if to torture somebody if you think about it enough. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
humans are just fucked in the head. That's
That's
edge.
true.
Sorry.
Yeah. The fuck you want to cut somebody's bit of dick off?
Well,
Or
did you
cut
know
a clit
Muslims?
off? What the
Muslims,
fuck's the matter with
yeah,
you?
I was gonna say
Huh?
they burn the clit off of girls.
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, it's not cutting the dick; it's taking the skin flap off the dick.
Yeah, giving it a,
But I
Oh.
still agree. I still agree that it's barbaric. That's a fucking
Yeah.
baby. And my
Pardon me for being humane.
my son was circumcised because my fucking girlfriend at the time really was like dead set on it and wouldn't even fucking let me have a say. So anyway, it happened.
That's
And
tough.
what they did is they took their pinky and dipped it in sugar water, and it was like really thick sugar, and there's something to it. Like the sugar like gets them all like, I don't know,
it's like the first real exposure to concentrated sugar.
yes, so they're kind of like so jacked up or like fucking it's sweet and they're focused on that it's I guess not as bad. I don't know.
Sensory overload, basically.
No,
Yes.
it's the same.
But I
There's no
think it's
difference.
I still think there's research to show that it causes some sort of trauma.
You won't remember it. You don't
True,
remember.
true.
You don't have memories up until you're about 3.
True, but if there's trauma, it stays in your subconscious and it fucks you up. It just won't be in your conscious memory.
Oh, look at Godwin.
It's subconsciously. Yeah, look
It,
at
pro-
me.
it probably fucked me up. It's what all my problem. It's why I'm going around
Yeah.
wearing a fucking tongue to work.
Both of my
Exactly.
boys got circumcised because the wife said to me, "Are you gonna teach them to clean it?" And I was like,
Yeah, look, I mean, look at
"Yeah, I don't know. I guess cut their dick skins
Well,
off."
well, there's that, and then there is
No.
part of me felt like I wasn't totally against it because in our society, if you're uncut, you're gonna have in the States at least,
The
you're
ick
gonna have a
factor,
harder
kinda.
time getting a woman. And I didn't want my son to have to deal with that shit.
Yeah, you gotta have the skin cut.
well, your son just needs to get the right woman.
I
Yeah, you
agree,
got
but
a
it's,
European.
So
it
all that
depends.
is
Like
you
there's
know,
there's so many factors that you don't have control of, and this is when he was born, right?
Right.
I don't get to see what kind of a
Of course
person
not.
he's going to be like. So this is
Yeah.
going to be one other factor he's going to have to contend with. And by the way, he's got a lot of problems right now. So like,
Okay.
and in some ways, I'm kind of glad because he's got massive depression, mental problems. He's got
Right.
major self-esteem issues, and like the last thing he needs is like women making fun of his fucking anteater dick.
I
Oh.
think I know what would fix him. He needs sent out to a ranch out west where he just works all the time.
He wouldn't.
No time to do nothing.
He's too lazy. Like I
Oh
don't
no,
know if
there
I could
is no
ever make
lazy out
him do
there.
it.
Oh no, dude, like you can send them out to a farm out west. Like here, the Mennonite boys, when they get in trouble, they get sent to a farm out west. There's nothing around for miles. Like they can't do nothing. They're stuck at this farm in the middle of
I
nowhere.
think
My son would literally sit down and like fucking mumble to himself. He would not work unless he was forced to, which would be illegal.
so. Imagine your son having. Obviously, I don't know your ins and outs, but I have my son, and he's got so many problems. He has so many problems. He got this. He got that. Oh, I don't know how he's going to get a woman. Well, what kind of? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll cut his fucking foreskin off. See if that helps. What the fuck?
Well, to be fair,
That's
that wasn't
fucking retarded.
that wasn't my line of thinking.
I mean, you're already overloaded. You just watched a baby get pushed out of a vagina. I mean, that was a
Yes, and for me, he was 10 pounds 10 ounces, which is massive.
Holy
And-
shit!
and-
That's a
and
big
she-
lad.
Yeah, and she is tiny, so
Right.
he had to be cut out, and I had to see that shit. And I know
Oh.
I know it's weird for me to be complaining because that ain't shit compared to what she dealt with, but still,
Hmm.
I've never seen a vagina look like that for one,
Hmm.
and I don't think I had a hard on for at least a fucking year after that, and two,
oh, dude.
they lifted her fucking
agree, yeah.
stomach skin like a
Yeah.
hood of a car. It was
Mm.
lifted up, and I saw in there and saw a fucking baby come out of a bunch of organs.
What did you hear? The
That
suction
fuck-
pop?
I don't think so, and I'm glad because that
His
would
head was
fuck
gone
me
by
up.
then.
Yeah. There's a suction to whenever.
What the fuck? I'm glad I didn't hear that shit.
I watched mine both come out of the pussy head first, but
At least you didn't have to see a fucking hood get raised up with her skin cut open.
Ugh.
That's fucking weird, dude. And so, yes, you're right. I was sort of like out of whack. That was my first child. So it's like,
Hmm.
I was almost in trauma, like not literally, but like,
it
I
feels
was
you're
like,
just
I don't
like
know
a
what the
surreal
fuck.
feeling. Like you don't
Yeah.
know. It's like there's no sense of time or anything. It's like you're just
Yes.
floating, and that's just
Yes.
it's
I
happening.
felt
but
like
there's-
I wasn't in my body in a way.
Yeah,
Like
it's
they wanted
weird.
me to cut the umbilical cord and they
I did
handed me
that.
the scissors and I said, I don't know where to cut. And they're like, it doesn't matter. And I'm like, no, fuck you. You do it.
Oh no, they held it right up for me, like cut between their hands, basically.
Oh,
They had little clips on and everything.
they told
So
me to
Trump's
just
cut his
fucking
foreskin, he
do
missed.
whatever.
Yep, I cut both umbilical cords.
Right.
Well, the first one was that.
I gotta be honest with you. If I saw a vagina that looked like that and they were picking a belly up, I'd have cut her fucking neck. Fuck that
Oh.
shit.
She
You gotta
she
go.
felt like everything died after that, and
Hmm.
maybe subconsciously I didn't have anything for her anymore after seeing her fucking shit open. I don't know.
Hmm.
I can't know for sure, but I think we just weren't. We were very different people.
Much
Yeah.
younger. I mean, I was 25 when I had my first kid.
Mm.
That was a long time ago now, it seems.
I haven't had any kids. They'd have to be fucking thin to get out of me.
Oh, you probably have some ones floating around. You just don't know it. You're like the local free sperm bank, giving
I think-
donations.
I think my babies would be test tube babies.
Mine would be butt babies, like made of poop.
Yeah, I
You got
can't
some
be doing
50-year-old
with them.
kids out there running around now.
No, I taught kids for enough. No, I can't be doing with them. See, at the end of the day, when you're a teacher, you can give them back. You know?
Yeah, I mean, they're like 50 now, so you run into them, you'll see almost like
Oh,
a younger you standing at a bus stop or someday.
I really would feel sorry
Do
for
I
them.
know you? Who's your father?
Yeah.
I don't
you-
know. Never met
you-
the bastard.
Speaking of teaching, if you want to see some angry fucking Republicans, just imagine this: I get a job as a sex ed teacher in a fucking elementary or middle school. Now that would cause some fucking Republicans to lose their shit.
Oh, that would be fun.
I think it would. I would fucking
Teachers-
live stream that shit.
I'd
Teachers
watch
are
that video.
quitting in record numbers. Like
Yeah.
Do what?
they can't keep teachers anywhere. Like teachers are just quitting all over the place.
Really?
Mhm.
I didn't know.
They can't afford like $45,000 a year nowadays.
That's
I
true.
mean, that's nothing.
And
think
that
that's
goes back to
odd.
what I've pointed to. They keep saying, well, we don't have money. It's not about that. It's about fucking priorities. They don't give a shit. That's the real
Well,
reason.
Here's my area. We had schools that were fully capable of supporting and educating children, but they had the stupid idea. Look, we got to bulldoze these schools and build these giant, massive new ones that cost millions and millions of dollars, and then they jack everybody's taxes up, property taxes, and everything to pay for them. And now they're in a deficit because they actually spent too much. Now the energy costs and everything to run these damn schools is blowing their budgets.
Yep. It's very, very dumb.
That's not
It's possible that they had planned on it the entire time.
Well, a lot of that funding came from the Board of Education.
I think
Now
it's just
that
incompetence.
lost.
Isn't it?
Like, I live by one of the poorest counties in Pennsylvania, and like
What
they're
a
going to
shame.
lose tons of their funding because they're a poor place. They don't have the capital coming from schools here in America are paid for by property tax.
Right.
So anybody owns property, they pay property tax in the spring and fall, and then that goes to pay for schools.
Mhm.
And they're trying to get rid of that in a lot of places. Republicans are, where people pay any kind of
They're
property tax,
trying
and
to
it's for the
ruin
rich.
everything.
And they got
Your
rid of the Board
kids
of
are your
Education.
I mean, it's very simple, isn't it? Your kids are your future. That's it.
Well,
They don't care about that. It's the
to-
boomers. They care
to
about
those,
themselves.
yes, to those people, their future isn't measured by their children. Their future is whatever they can gain before they die. And like they're so like narcissistic in the way they think.
Wow.
I've met many of them, and like I used to tell people, no, dude, you're doing that thing where you're brushing a broad group of people with a broad stroke. And then I started meeting the people, and then I changed my mind because every fucking one of them meet the criteria. All of them are selfish. All of them don't give a shit about any generation after them, and have fucked over everyone else like every step of the way.
I could only sum it up in 2 words, really. Then you're fucked.
Oh,
Well, they're gonna
I don't.
die.
I don't
They're
even
gonna die
understand that.
eventually.
I don't understand that at all. I just don't.
I see us becoming the United Countries of America, or I mean, divided countries of America.
You think
maybe.
you'll separate out?
Oh yeah, like you have your New England states separate off. You have your Bible Belt down the south. Texas will probably try to become its own thing. California, with like Washington and Oregon, will be their own
Right.
thing. Your mid-state, your like mid northwest
Very,
states,
very
Michigan,
sad.
all them.
Very strange.
Well, it'll break down into like their cultural kind of things.
There's a lot of good things in America.
A lot of
Zebo,
great things. I'm an American myself. How about you guys? Where are you from?
I'm
from
not
America.
American. No,
Not,
Welsh.
yeah, I know. You sound like you hunt dragons. What do you?
I do.
Is anybody here from America?
All of us are from America except for Mal.
Yeah. Ugh.
I'm the
let's shun him.
sensible one.
yeah, he's a crazy Welshman.
I'm not one of those hardcore patriotic types. In fact, I probably talk more shit about this country than people that don't live here.
Well, I don't agree with that totally. I think love it or leave it, my friend. I think you should hang out with Malden and his country.
Other way around, actually. People who are patriotic want this country to be better, and they talk shit about the things that make this country shitty.
No, they do the things that make their country better. They don't sit around smoking a pipe like you, sir, just hanging out. You got to make this country better. You got to put that pipe down.
Well, another one
No.
bites the dust.
Well, that didn't take long.
Well, he
So-
sure brought an
so
audience with him.
If you noticed, like the moment that he came on, I was fishing for how
Yeah.
if he was going to try to become like hardcore, like how do you put it, like passive
I
aggressive.
think I think we could have gotten a little more with him.
What do you mean?
He wasn't going full MAGA. I think he was going.
She
more than
seems
that.
smiley and pleasant to me.
Well, no, it's not about the MAGA. Well, there's a couple of factors. One, he wasn't interested in a discussion because he didn't start with discussion. He started with, well, this guy sounds like he's not American. Like, that's just retarded. I have no interest in stupid people. And secondly, I'm already 2 hours past, and I'm 30 minutes past my time that I would normally leave anyway.
Ah, okay.
We're good. I don't have to get up till 3 a.m.
I'm good. I can kick off if you want.
You're good. I can hang for maybe a couple of more minutes, but
Okay.
we have to wrap
We
it
have a
up.
nice audience right now. I mean, there's probably.
I
about
didn't
50
understand. He seemed
50
smiley
right
and
now.
nice to me. I thought he was just having a bit of fun.
We
Yeah.
do have a shitload of people, probably people that are angry because I've destroyed them logically so many times.
Yeah, 27 watching right now.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
Have I? Is my zip open?
Okay, get dancing like the monkey you are.
I'm dancing.
I'll be right back. I'm going to need a beer for this.
Okay.
He's gonna do a quick fap.
Fapperoonie. Yeah.
Retarded Gandalf.
Yeah,
Insulting
I
a
didn't.
man's pipe, man.
See,
That's
I would never
low.
have seen that guy coming. I just thought he was smiling and pleasant and having a nice bit
They're
of a
prowling
laugh.
for entertainment. You can tell he has his own channel, so he wanted to come here. He
Ah,
brought his
right.
little fan base. See, he's trying to make a
Oh,
scene.
right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Put the
I get
pieces
it.
together, Mal. You'll see the
Yeah,
picture.
I don't. When it comes to social media, I don't put the pieces together very well.
You freaking old
Yeah.
analog.
We know that, Mal. yeah. Analog. Twat.
You can probably pull your abacus out at the grocery store. The total bill.
Mal lives in black and white. Yeah.
They're like one collective mob of brainwashed people. It's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're
Mhm.
following one guy. My guess
it?
was he has his own channel or something like that, and he just wanted to
So is it
cause some
is
havoc.
it like a cult?
I
I
think
think they
Audie
just
can see
ended up
him
on
as
your
well.
channel. You're one of the live
Mm.
ones right now.
Okay. Yeah, I think Audie spotted him as well. See, I didn't see that coming. Thick as shit.
Mike Moore is a hexagon.
Jeez.
I think they run that sort of. You see streams like it. We've talked about it many times before. The whole like Jerry Springer esque like man like I'm a man type shit. I don't engage
Right.
in that stuff. It
Right, my
holds literally zero interest to me.
Well, they're
That's-
probably the
you know,
least man in the
You
place
want to
of
be
the
just
ones
like
who
the
do that.
Tate brothers.
Yeah.
Well,
You
yeah,
wanna look
that's
just manly like them.
that you're right about that, Mal. But also, like, even if that wasn't the case, I just don't care about it. That's for insecure people. Like it's
It's
like who
why they're
gives a
insecure
shit?
because they're not man. They closet gay.
Yeah, they
And they know it.
Grinder at
And
every
they
Republican event.
fucking they've all got the leather jacket and the wardrobe. We know the score.
Someone's waiting backstage. Let me in.
There's at least two
Oh,
there now.
Dixon Cider.
What?
Oh, Dixon Cider. That's a funny one. I got it after I said it. Dixon Cider. Dixon Cider.
In your own time, guys.
Yeah. A little slow. Aye. I don't think like that, Mal. My brain's
No.
clean.
I know.
Gads has a clean brain.
He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Oh shit! There's more than two. Hold on.
Yeah.
There's 4 total. They
Oh,
all
my.
look like white nationalists.
Oh,
I'll
you've
go
been
on.
selected.
You know you want to.
Yeah, it's a recruiting pitch.
Hold on, let me put up my thing one more time because I did take it down, to be fair, so people may have got the wrong idea. There we go.
Yeah. There you go.
No MAGA. You understand? No MAGA.
I don't even know what some of these people are on about. So I'll just blank the chat. I'll just blank the chat. I obviously don't do whatever it is they do.
Tifa.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, if it had been like during the first 30 minutes of me starting up, things were a lot more slow and I hadn't been running for over 2 hours,
Yeah.
I probably would have, well, don't get me wrong, because that first dude I would have booted him immediately. But I would at least bring on other people and let them talk, but I don't see a point. It's just going to get me fucking
Riled up.
well, not necessarily angry, but it's going to get me interested.
Riled up.
It's going to get me like involved, and then I'm going to be up for like fucking forever, and I should have been gone already, honestly.
Oh, you gotta get up in the morning, or
Yes.
Oh, okay. Right. Look,
I got to get up at 3, but I'm done at like 2:30, and then I'm off till Tuesday because Memorial Day is on Monday.
You have to be
It's,
up at 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm. 5
Wow.
till 2:30.
How many hours are you behind me? Or
Same time as
in
you.
front? Oh, you are?
Yeah, we're on the same.
Well, fuck, dude. I can't
Eastern
do that
Standard
shit.
Time.
I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, what time is it? It's like 10 o'clock. No, 9:30.
9:30. I don't know how
Oh,
you can do that.
It's 2:30 in the morning here.
Every night I go to sleep around 12, wake up at 5. But then, so I'll have
Damn,
off
dude.
Friday, and so I'll go sleep most of the day. It's supposed to rain anyway, so I'm gonna sleep all day, probably.
If I do that, damn. Like I like not even just that one day, I'm fucked for like a week. Like it fucks my sleep schedule up so much.
Mm.
I'm a fragile boy when it comes to my sleep.
Yeah, some of these people are not
I was
happy.
just looking at the
Mm.
private chat, bunch of them in there. Hey
Oh,
guys,
really?
please let me on. Come on.
Huh.
Still too would like to talk about drug reform.
Who was that? The first dude? I wasn't paying attention to the name.
Forget now.
Zen.
Zen?
Zimbo or something like that. Zimbo or
Is it-
I
Zobo.
think it might have been ironic.
Is it Zebo?
Yeah, might be.
He said,
Oh,
what
Zebo.
happened?
Oh,
Hey, I'm
okay.
just having a conversation. No, that is absolutely not what you were doing. Nice try, though, dude.
Yeah, Zebo. Yeah.
Like, that definitely was
Zebo,
not a
yeah.
conversation. That was you
Yeah.
trying to get aggro immediately because you're one of those Jerry Springer types that are trying to, like, get drama going, which, like, if you have no interest in intellectual discussion, you have no place here. That's all I got to say.
Well, it's more he wanted to assert his viewpoints.
Well, yeah, but you assert viewpoints not by going like bringing up like random ad hominem attacks, which is what
Well,
he
yeah,
did.
that. See. Here, listen here, Gandalf.
No, I didn't see it coming. Well done, Will.
I didn't either. Like I think everybody else noticed before I did. I'm like,
It's
what the
just a
fuck?
wave came in, and all of a sudden the chat went wild. And I was like, what?
Yeah, Godwin noticed straight away.
I'm already tired, so I'm like fucking half shut down.
Okay.
Yeah,
I shall.
One tap and he's out.
Yeah, that was a sneak off one fap. He's done.
I have no idea where these guys are from. It's more than likely one of the dudes that I've engaged with in comments. They got butthurt because they felt like they lost a debate. So
It's
they
been random.
it's possible. It could have been someone running a live stream at around the same time, and they're like, "Hey, here's this dude, and his name has leftist in it and atheist."
Of course.
That could have happened.
Because he could have been
Of
streaming
course.
you.
Yeah.
That's possible.
And you got a cod piece with a couple of coolers. I mean, I might have been attracted as well. Like, you know.
That
I'd have
might have
turned up
brought
for
it
that.
all on right
Yeah,
there.
I'd have turned up for that one. Right, I'm going to pop off to bed and let you get on with it because you're obviously running down on energy.
Yeah.
You guys take it. Thanks for starting early so I could attend anyway.
No problem.
Nice. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna jump around, try to help meet times for
Yeah, of
people.
course. It's awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See you guys.
See you, Mal.
Take it easy, man.
Analog out.
Now you can
Good
play some
shit.
Banner Lords before you go to bed.
I can't. I'm already. It's too fucking late for me. I haven't played a ton yet. That fucking experience with the fucking the like I've had other mods before and it hasn't been to this extent to where it has to be the exact same version. And that really got me. I'm like, dude, it takes hours to fucking download a version. So like if you fuck up, that sucks.
See me instantly whenever I went from modern version to 1.3.15, it just almost instantly just no download, nothing. So probably because you went back so far that it had to basically go back to a way older version of the game.
Maybe, and probably like you said, it wasn't the same mod. I thought it was the same one, but apparently there's more than one Warhammer mod.
Yeah, because when you said Age of Woe or whatever, I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah,
Because the old one was called War Sword Conquest. It was on the old Mountain Blade.
the weird thing is Nexus has every fucking thing, but for some reason the whatever it's called, Old World or Old Realms.
Yeah, the old realm.
Yeah, that one's not on there except for sub mods for it, which means usually that's because it's a really big ass mod that is self funded, like it's huge.
Oh,
So
like there's a good community behind it. It takes them like 3 months before they put out a section. Like they're just putting chunks at a time. Like first it was humans and vampires, then they added on the elves, the wood elves. Now they just added on the dwarves and the orcs, and they're just slowly filling the whole map out. It's a big project.
It does look like a lot of fun. I'll give it like maybe a day or two and I'll go back. In the meantime, I've gotten sort of back into Warhammer 3 because a lot of things changed since I last played. I
There's
like
a
to
new
use,
DLC coming out, Cat one or whatever.
that looks interesting, and I thought it was going to be a fucking free LC, but it's not.
Okay, I've
Unfortunately.
wish listed. I wasn't sure.
I think it's going to be, it's not going to be too bad. I think it's like $8.99 or something, but it's not free.
Yeah, it's just a single lord. Everything's broken down. I don't know if they're coming out with other lords or if it's just that one.
I don't know what you already have, but there's 3 that I don't have that's available now. One is like a dark elf fucking Medusa looking thing.
Yeah, Drakara or something like that. I got her.
I
The
think
six-armed
so.
lady.
Yes.
I got the high elf one. The high elf upgrade. They redid high elves, how they operate and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fun. I got that DLC, and then I got the sail or whatever that the North skin guy.
Yeah. That's the 3 that I'm talking about. And the high elf thing really looks awesome because I enjoy the high elves. So anytime
I don't
they
like
change,
the faction. I don't
Why?
like the new faction. You're like a horde faction basically, but with a boat.
Oh yeah. That's specifically for that one dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the whole faction basically, like you can set up capitals, but your boats, like everything, like it's kind of like Black Arcs, but it's built around the whole.
I don't like that either.
Well,
It's
I played
similar
as
to Vampire Coast, isn't it?
I had never even played them. I bought the DLCs and never played them. I never played Mist of the Lizard Man either. I played like one Lizard Man campaign, and I was like, "Yep, that's good." Krokar, I think it was. No, not Krokar. The blue one, the big blue one. It's on.
Nakai the Wanderer.
No, not the one. He's the Horde faction. That's Nakai.
Oh yeah. I can't think
He's
of
over. He's on the southern tip there below the Tomb Kings. Big blue one. Is it Krokar? Maybe it is Krokar.
I think it is Krokgar, the one that's he's near the Tomb Kings. He's in the desert region.
Well, just below that, right below that, there's that jungle, right where the jungle, and then there's Axiotl or what, or no, Telexicon or whatever, the orange guy, the orange logo or icon.
Yeah. I think that is Krokgar you're thinking of.
Okay.
It's been a while.
I'm not a fan of Lizardman.
I'm not either. I don't like the play style. It's too bland. It's very generic, like infantry style.
To me, it's like playing as like the Mayans on Total War. Medieval.
I hadn't played Medieval.
Medieval 2 is really good. There's like part 3 coming out here, I think. This year, maybe next year. I know that 40K one's coming out too. I want to play that. Warhammer 40K.
Now that sounds awesome. I'm looking forward to that.
And they're saying it's worlds, so basically you go around different planets and basically trying to take over planets would be like the cities, basically. And you fight battles on the planets.
That sounds awesome. I'm hoping it's fucking everything it sounds like. Because when something sounds this awesome, there's always the danger of it being hype and then it comes out and it sucks ass.
Well, I mean, Creative Assembly is pretty good at delivering. Like Total War 3 has been pretty
That's true.
good. Like they're
delivered
one of the
pretty
few
well.
companies that actually deliver.
And
No.
I would say on the whole, yes, there have been some shit like
I was gonna say the
DLCs.
Pharaohs. The Pharaoh game that came out, that fucking tanked.
Yeah.
I have Troy. I barely played Troy though. That new.
I looked into it and watched like a breakdown of it, and I didn't think I would like it. The way that they set it up, the art style, and the way it was, I didn't think I would enjoy it.
I wish I could have had a hold of you then, because when it came out, day one release, it was free on Epic. You could download it for free.
Really? No, I would
Yeah,
take it for free.
Yeah, I got Troy for free, so I played it.
Hell yeah.
Now they have DLCs come out where they actually added the mythological creatures. So the base game, it was just like a minotaur would be a guy with a bull skull on his head and just a big hammer. Centaurs would just be people on horses with bows. Things like that. Like the mythology of it was actually made into like where it was logical why it was thought to be these monsters and stuff, but it was actually man dressed up as these monsters.
Interesting.
But now they added it to where the actual monsters are in the game, where you can play with actual cyclopses and minotaurs and so on.
That sounds kind of cool. I think the Total War I spent the most time on was Rome 2. I played the fuck out of that game.
That's the only one I don't have. Well,
Oh,
besides
really?
like all the offshoot ones like Britain and stuff like that.
You have Attila?
Yep. Yep, I got Rome 1, I got Rome Remastered, I got Attila, got all the Warhammers. I didn't get none of the Japanese ones. I wasn't a big fan of Japanese games.
Well, dude, I've got to fucking put my ass out. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm just slumped over, and like I'll respond, but it's like all nonchalant and shit. Yeah,
your body's still getting used to the work. Me, I'm already at a point where it's another day.
It's not just that. There's also that's part of it for sure. But I'm actually doing really well physically now. Another factor, though, is I have sleep apnea, and that makes it to where sleep doesn't replenish for me like it does your average person. I don't how do I put it? I don't breathe the way I should while sleeping, which essentially means that I'm not getting sleep, like not the way a normal person would.
You need a CPAP.
I have it, and I started using it for a little while, and it sucks so much that it's almost as bad or a little bit worse than like not breathing for periods. Also, I got really stupid and read something a while back and ended up flipping it in my head and thought it meant the opposite. And that is, I thought that if you had sleep apnea, you're supposed to always lay flat on your back. That's the opposite. Because for whatever, well, no, not on your stomach either. On your side. for what I don't know exactly why, but on your back and on your stomach, for whatever reason, causes sleep apnea to be more pronounced. It makes it to where you don't breathe as well. So I've changed that a little bit. I don't know how much it's going to do, but right now I could sleep 10 hours and I feel like I slept 4. And because I didn't have a job for a while and I just now got this, I don't have insurance, so I can't get CPAP supplies that I need and shit. And I'm honestly not even sure that I want to, because that shit's expensive. It fucking adds up very quickly. Like, you have to constantly change out like the little breathing tube and then the filters for the CPAP machine and stuff. And it's just a bunch of expenses. And honestly, I don't really notice much of a difference. It doesn't really change that much for me.
You just gotta sleep more. That's it, basically.
Maybe it
Without
sucks
it.
though. Yeah, basically. But yeah, anyway, I will catch you next week if you're available at whatever time I'm available at.
Sounds good.
Take
See you
it
then.
easy, dude.
Later.
See ya.